for the price of 3, so a really good deal.
It is, yeah, and that's what it did, because it's a happy hour deal, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, so it gives you a reason to get up and tune in and take advantage of the special offers.
Definitely. We've got another one then that's 4 for the price of 3, which is the Birds of a Feather. Again, another beautiful set here. And there's a lot going on, but as we like to say, don't we, Paul, that you don't have to use the full piece. You can take parts of it and mix and match.
That's right, and again, that's one of the brilliant things about the Groovi system, is that on some of the designs you can just trace them out and you've got your instant artwork. And as you get more confident, you can then take elements from one plate, add it into another design, and mix and match them. So all the different sets we've got on here are perfect for doing that.
Excellent. And again, let me show you some more samples. Oh, this one's gorgeous. It's got the gold on there, but you can see that lovely sentiment. Oh, that's fantastic. Fly where your dreams take you.
I know, they're gorgeous. These were designed by the lovely Mel Turner.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. You can see the style of her artwork and the birds and everything else. And you can take those sentiments without all the surrounding bits and use them on separate cards as well.
Good stuff. Now, I will, next time we see these, I will make sure I name check everybody, because obviously, as Paul and I are chatting, I don't want to, don't want to keep going, you know. So I will make sure I name check. Again, £14.96, 975897, 4 for the price of 3. Next up then, we've got some beautiful fairies. Oh, I love fairies, Paul. Obviously so magical.
They are, and these are great. Again, designed by the lovely Mel. And they're so mythical and magical, and you've got all the surrounding bits. I mean, we do these in dies as well, and in stamps and stencils, but they just work perfectly as an A6 square Groovi plate. Yeah. And again, they just become the centerpiece for your card, and they're so achievable as well.
Yeah, look at this. Look at all of this wonderful detail. Again, 4 for the price of 3. It's yes, that's right, £14.96. 352093 is the item number. Then we've got our room with a view. This one, Paul, is already busy. Everybody's shopping ahead for this one. I remember this. It's gorgeous because you can, again, mix and match with the scenes.
You can. So the room with a view, that's the one, it's sort of as if you're looking through like a train window or looking out of a window into the landscape. And these are great because they work perfectly on bookmarks. You can put them in coasters. And again, they tessellate as well. Yeah. So they all join up if you wanted to make a bigger card as well.
That's cool. And we're just looking at the boards here. But as I said, you can totally mix and match. Once more, it's £14.96, 193685. Oh, some samples too. Let's have a look. So these are so pretty. This one is by Carol. Look at all the detail. I don't know, are we in sync, Paul, or are you about 10 seconds behind?
A little bit just behind you. So at the moment, I'm just looking at you showing the display cards on this one.
Oh, okay, right.
So yeah.
So I've got one here. This one is designed by Carol, and right now I'm showing that sort of ray of sunshine that she's done. And hopefully, if you've caught up now, I love all of the embossing detail that she's done.
So that's using our grids. I can just see that now. That's using our grids just to infill the double lines. And how different does that look? It's
amazing, isn't it? And then I'll just bring another one in. This one is by Jane. And again, I like the way she's done 4 in a row rather than just 2, and she's done some fantastic picot cutting. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if that's come up for you now, Paul.
Not just yet, but again, with the Groovi system, as we've always said, if you're looking for a new craft, then this is perfect because you can just trace out the design, whether it be on coloured parchment or on clear parchment, and apply the colour, and you become the designer. And you can see, I can see that card now, and it's perfect, and it really shows how it tessellates and builds up that beautiful theme.
Absolutely, and we are over 10% of the stock gone on this one already. £14.96, 193685. Next, we've got the, I remember these as well, Paul. We're going on to the comfy cats.
Oh, yeah, these are so popular. and you've got the 4 different styles of chairs.
Yeah.
You've got cats hiding behind the curtains and behind the flower pots. Yeah, these are great. And again, they tessellate as well, so you can build up a scene within them. So, yeah, really, really popular, these ones.
Lovely. And samples, just a few of these. And while I'm showing you samples, we are over 10% of the stock gone on our fabulous comfy cats. They're, oh, sorry, they're absolutely beautiful. There you go.
These are great because when you look at the chairs,
oh, yeah?
you don't have to put the detail of the chairs in. You could just leave them as sort of solid, plain.
Yeah.
So, it's the great thing of the Groovi system.
Brilliant stuff. 14.96, over 10% gone. 216244. And then last but not least, because we can't have cats without dogs. It's just the law, isn't it, Paul?
That's right. So this is the man's best friend. And again, you've got 4 beautiful plates with little dogs in them, with people walking the dog, meeting up and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And
Brilliant.
These were really popular the last time they were on as well.
Excellent. We're just having one final look at them now. And again, I'll just do a couple more samples. There we are. And whilst you're looking at samples, again, just to reiterate, it's 4 for the price of 3 and it's 14.96. But with everything that I've shown you so far, well, no, everything on the show is only available at this price up until the end of the hour, 135,673. Thank you so much, Paul, for going down the counter with me. It's like you were here.
That is great. And also on the counter, you've got some beautiful Pergamano translucent papers,
yes.
and these have got fantastic savings on as well.
Lovely stuff. So we'll come to these in a short while, but thank you so much, Paul, for taking the time, because it is early.
It is indeed. You're welcome. It's lunchtime for me now.
I bet it is. What time did you get up?
I won't answer that question.
Okay. Lovely stuff. All right, hope to see you soon, Paul.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, if you would like to place your orders, it's 01733 60 2000, or, of course, you can check out on the website at hochanda.com. And without further ado, we're going to see Paul's first video.
Hi, thanks for joining me. So for this demonstration, I'm going to show you how we can create this beautiful card from the starter kit and some of the other plates we have on the show. Now for this particular one, what I've done it in the beautiful purple and light purple. So even if you're new to the system, you don't have to do anything else apart from trace out the design. So where do we start? Okay, so within the little mini starter kit, we have our plate mate. Dinky, it's half the size of the plate mate which comes in the deluxe starter kit. So it's exactly the same, but just half the size. So this is A4 and this is A5. So then what we're going to do, I'm going to start off by taking the extra plate that we've put in the collection, which is Have a Groovy Day. Great start for today. So I've pop that in there, and the plate mate keeps it in place to stop it moving around, and it also gives me that larger area for me to work on. Next I'm going to choose the colour. So we've got this on the show, we've got a fantastic Groovi storage folder, and in there you're going to get a selection of different colourways. So we've got pink and light pink, then we have purple and light purple, and that's the colours that I chose to do this card. Then you've got your blue and light blue, and one of my favourite ones out of this is the teal and the light teal, and then finally we've got the green and the light green. So I'm going to take a piece of the light teal colour, and what I've done, I've just cut it in half. So this is an A6 piece, and with our design, with all of our parchment, it's got 2 sides to it. So you can see you've got the sort of shiny side, and then you have a matte side. So in order to get the beautiful white line art, I need to have the shiny side facing me. And all I'm going to do now, this is where the tumble dryer comes into play, is I'm just going to wipe my parchment. Okay, and what that does is it allows the tool to glide more easily. So I'm going to position this onto my plate mate, and so that I can get that sort of fairly central. I tend to go, if I'm going with something in the middle, I tend to sort of do it so it's the same width as the actual plate mate. I just find that easier. Now I'm going to take a couple of Groovi tabs. Now these aren't on the show, but you'll find them on the website in the Groovi accessories kit. So we're just going to hold that in place there. I'm going to put one of these down here and one just up here. And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to take the number 1 tool, which has got no ball on the end, and I'm just going to start to trace out my design. So when I say trace out, the whole thing with the Groovi system is that it has all this line art we're looking at, if you're new to the Groovi system, is they're laser etched to a specific depth. And what that means is that when I take the tool and I push onto that design, what happens is it stretches the parchment into the groove. So as long as you're using the right size tool and you've wiped your parchment with your tumble dry sheet, then you're unlikely to rip the parchment. So it's sort of fail-safe really. This particular kit, I mean, is great if you're looking to sort of start out, and I know we've got it on a really good price. But even for children, this is a great way to get them crafting and to get instant results straight away. So you can see all I'm doing, if I jump out, look, if I go here where there's no line art, nothing happens. That is the beauty of the Groovi system. So all I'm doing is following the designs, and I can pick and choose. I mean, if I didn't want to put that in, I could miss that, go straight to these particular flowers over here, and then I can use some of the other designs on the plate to fill that space. So rather than trace out the whole wreath, I'm going to go to one that I've already traced out before. But when I turn this over, you'll see how you've got that beautiful crisp white line, and it's just slightly embossed, and that for me is the elegance of the Groovi system and parchment craft generally, really. So let's just pop those tabs to one side, because what I want to do now is put a frame around the outside. So if we look at the finished card, you'll see that I've got like a double frame around the outside. Now, within the starter kit, you have the nested squares, okay? But if I position my design on there, the squares are not big enough. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how you can move your design around to create that frame. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at where those flowers are at the top and on the side, and I'm lining it up so that they're just within that second line, okay? And I'm not worried if it goes on crooked, because this is going to be a frame that's going to be straight anyway. So we'll just hold that in place, and then all I'm going to do is just come down. Now when you get towards the bottom, don't go right into the corner, because what I find happens is you get in and it can just come round that corner a little bit. So just stop just before you get to the bottom, then repeat that across the top as well. Again, stopping before you get there, go along and stop there. So that's given me my first corner. So now, one of the beauty of the Groovi system is that the grooves, you'll actually feel them slot back into place. So I can feel those slotting back in there. I'm doing the same thing as before, bringing my flowers so that they're just within that second line. I can just feel that that is now in the groove, just about there. Then I can continue my line along, again stopping before I get into that corner, and the same again. I'm going to bring this down now and come over this way. So my flower is now in there. They've slotted back into place. Just fill that there. And then we're going to carry on with that line. So just because it's a square and it's smaller, don't think that you're restricted by that size, because you're not, because you can change. You could turn it into a rectangle, you can make bigger squares, and now this one has fallen in place there. That has fallen into place just there. And then I can continue to create my frame. So there we go. So now we've got my frame all the way around the outside. Quick and easy, it really is. So one of the great things about the PlateMate is it allows you to do personalisation, because you've got an uppercase alphabet and you've also got a lowercase alphabet. So let me just zoom out a little bit so we can sort of see that. So you can see there, you've got alphabet, you've got boxes. I love these boxes because these are great if you're starting out, because it's simple for putting letters in without going wonky. So if you have a look at what we've done here, is I've used those boxes to create my panel in the middle and then filled it with words. So when we come back, we'll do that. I'll show you a really good trick on how to get that lined up, and we'll carry on. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon.
Oh, I like the with love, and I also adored the colours that Paul used there. Now, let's have a little look at our little mini starter kit, which I think is so adorable. I think this is so nice. What you're getting in the kit is, as you can see, you've got your Groovi PlateMate, and you've got that nice starter of having the alphabet, you've got your punctuation marks, you've got uppercase, lowercase, of course, and then you've got the squares down the side. You've also got the black mat in the background, plus you've got 20 sheets of parchment. And then you've also got your Groovi tool, which has the double end. Plus you're getting the tumble dry sheet, and that of course is just for smoothing over the parchment so your tool can glide a bit more. You've also got the travel case, which I think is really professional. And then of course you're getting your 3 standard plates, but added in extra is the lovely one that's coming in now, and that's that wreath that Paul was doing of the Have a Groovy Day. Right, I have got some samples because I didn't get to say everybody's names earlier. So this particular sample is by Josie. And then we go over to, this is Tina. How sweet is that? Look at all that work with the cutting. Next one, oh, little bit of sparkle here. This one is also by Tina. Love that. But like we were saying earlier, and this one's by Glynis, it's really nice if you're a complete newbie to feel you've achieved something by doing little mini notelets like this, which is by Tina again. And you've just got scenes so quickly that you can build up. This one's by Glynis. And then this one is by Tina. That's nice and moody because you've got the parchment, designer papers in the background. This lovely little notebook is by Glynis. I think that's so sweet. And then last but not least, love the colours in this. Glynis again. Oh, there you go. It's like a picture postcard, that one. Now, this has a £16 saving, but I have to stress, only until the end of the hour. So you've not got long. It's £34.97. What a lovely gift to give to somebody if they haven't yet started on their Groovi journey. Or you may already have the deluxe one or the larger size one. This is a nice little addition. It's 086636 is your item number. Now, one of the most popular sets of plates, which of course will go with the mini kit, is the room with a view. We're nearly a quarter of the stock gone, and you've got some gorgeous images here, like you are literally looking through a window. You can see the car, there's the house in the background, there's another one. I love the one with the ray of sunshine. Right then, let's come back to these lovely samples. This one is by Jane, and again, it's tessellated, as Paul said. Nice. Then we've got this one, which is by Carol. Thank you, Carol. And then another one that tessellates by Glynis. And another one by Josie. Next one here by Linda. I mean, look at all the work the design team have put into it. And then last but not least, this is by Chris. Beautiful. That's so nice because it's like the sparkling sunshine. This works out at 4 for 3. Again, you've got half an hour pretty much to get it at this price. It's $14.96, $193,685. Next up, we've got the cats, comfy cats, and aren't they comfy? You can mix and match, you can switch them around. As Paul said, you don't have to put all the detail on the chairs if you want to, but there's so much there for you to play with. I love the cats. They're so sweet, sitting on the. Yeah, I was going to say the owners aren't going to get a look in there. Once the cat sits on the sofa, it's theirs. Some samples here. This one is by Chris, and that cat is looking very comfy. This next one, wow, look, she's taking cats from different places. That one is by Glynis. That's so nice. Cool, that trio of cats. Hope they all got on. And then the next one is Carol. Love that gorgeous white work that's there. Wait a second. Look at this. Look at the picot cutting in this one. That one is by Sheila. We've got a really fabulous monochrome one by Josie. Now that really, look at him. He's peeping behind the window. It's adorable. There's another one by Linda. Fab. And another one there. Look at the colour of the cat. That's clever. That one there. By Jane Telford. 4 for 3. £14.96. Again, it's a happy hour deal. Got half an hour to get it. 216244. Next up then we have got the dogs. The Man's Best Friend, it's called on the website. And there's lots of things, there's lots of scenes going on. Once more, you don't have to use the whole thing. You can take elements. I think this is quite a modern look, modern looking set of plates, to be honest. I mean, you can just even create patterns with like the look of the houses. It could, you can take the figures out, you know. And then this is by Glynis, and it opens up from an amazing scene. So we start off with our walking the dogs on the outside, and then we've got cats on the inside. Very clever. Did I say that was by Glynis? Hopefully I did. And then this one is by Sheila. I mean, the work on this one as well with the picot cutting. We've got another one by Carol. Nice. Next up, look at all the embossing. This is by Jane. And then last but not least, we have got one by, this is by Linda. Beautiful picot cutting. $14.96. Again, only up until the end of the hour, 135,673. Now, Paul did mention about parchment on the show. Indeed, we do. I really like this set. This is the spring set, and it's really nice and translucent. You get 25 sheets of A4 parchment, and it's 150 GSM. Look at those beautiful colours. You've got your greens and pinks and yellows and peaches. Absolutely stunning. And you do get 5 sheets of each colourway, which is marvellous. That's lots to keep you going. Your happy hour deal takes it down to $14.99 with an £8 saving. 230490 is the item number. That works out at 60 pence per sheet. Right then. Yes, we also have the autumn set, so this gets just a little bit more rich, nice and deep colours, aubergines, purples. Very nice. Now you've got 25 sheets of these, again 150 GSM. Are we getting 5 sheets of each? We are. Good, excellent. Another £8 saving on these, $14.99 is the price for the hour, 134,717. And then right next we've got a big 100 pack. These are your A5 parchments, and it does come with your storage as well, which is brilliant. Now you're getting 10 sheets of each colour, 100 sheets in total, plus that storage, and you've got that £10 saving. It's £46.98. Item number, oh, it's on Flexi as well. 2 payments of £23.49. 716256 is the item number. You can give us a call 01733602000 or check out on the website at hochanda.com. And now we're going to go back to Paul for the next instalment.
Hi, welcome back. So in the first part of the demo, I showed you how we created the frame around the wreath using the plates that came within the mini starter kit. So next what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce a greeting. So I've put with love, but you could put Mum, Dad, you could put a name, Barbara, Dave, Earl, Leanne, whatever name, you can become the designer on that. So on the plate mate that comes in the starter kit, we've got these fantastic word boxes. So first of all, you need to decide what word you're going to put in there. So I'm going to stick with love. And what I've done is I've created a little template on a scrap of parchment to see how it looks and where it works. So I can see from here that the width is slightly over to the left, just being a bit sort of pernickety, so to speak. So I know that when I trace it out, I can adjust that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my little template and I'm going to line it up so that I know exactly where I want it to be. And then you find the boxes underneath so that it's in the right position. Okay, so I'm going to start off there, and then we're just going to trace out 3 boxes. Now we need 4 boxes to complete this job. So all I'm going to do is then just move along and I can decide which one, and I'm going to go with this one. So if I turn that one up and line it up so it's underneath, then I can come in and bring that box in play. So I've got my 4 there, and then I'm going to turn it round so I get a bit of a sort of a different look to it, and then I'm just going to repeat that process so you can see how quick and easy it is. And then I need another one, so I'm just going to repeat that process again, line that up and put my 4th box in. Okay, so now I've got my little panels for my greeting. So as I said, we've got the full alphabet, so I can go uppercase and lowercase if I wanted to. So let's mix this one up then. So if I go uppercase with the W, and you just go slowly, and then that's going to be an L for love, so I'll find the L on there. I mean, you can do it all in block like I've done on my sample, but I thought, you know what, let's change it up a little bit and go uppercase and lowercase. So then I'm going to want the I. And if you find that the tool isn't gliding as easy as it should, then just take your tumble dry sheet and just give it another wipe. So then I want my T. And we'll trace that out. My T, and then I want my H. But you can see, because I've got my guide here, I know what letter I need, so I shouldn't really, famous last words, spell it wrong. And then I want an O. So trace that one out. R-S-T-U-V. Fingers crossed, we turn it over, and it's going to spell love. So there we go, and then I've got my E. Right, have I spelled it right? Let's have a look. With love, perfect. So now when we look at this one, we've got the uppercase and the lowercase compared to my finished one, which is all in uppercase. So it gives you another little look as well, a different look. Next, what I'm going to do, I thought, since we've put with love, On the show we've got another set of plates, and this has got loads and loads of little random hearts on there. So I'm going to swap that out and pop that into place, and then all I'm going to do is just trace out a couple of random hearts just to infill the area. And you'll see you've got all different sizes, but these are great also for sort of like doing backgrounds, filling frames, and you can see how quick and easy it is. And the Groovi system gives you those choices, so you can decide what to put where once you get the confidence. And you know what, you really will become confident when you see how easy it is to use. Got another one there. You sort of get carried away now. I'm really not thinking, I'm just filling in some spaces. Okay, so there we have it. So we've got the with love with loads of little hearts and beautiful wreath. Now, obviously we can colour in the parchment as well, but we'll leave that for some other shows that we've got coming up over the next few weeks. Next, what I want to do is trim this down and pop it onto a card. Now again, you've got choices. You can use a guillotine. If you're already into the Groovi system, you could do the picot cutting. But I thought what I would do is I would use a craft knife and a ruler. So again, these are not on the show, but you will find them on the website. This is the Pergamano ruler with Groovi grip. And then all I'm going to do is just trim down my frame. And one of the great things is that there really isn't any skill required to using the Groovi system. I've always said it, and I'll always continue to say it, if you can hold a pen, then you can get these beautiful results really easily. So we'll just finish off trimming that down. Okay, so now we've got my finished piece. So again, I've got options. I could just pop it straight onto a card blank. It looks a little bit flat. So I thought what we would do is I'm going to take another piece of white card, and this was one thing that I couldn't measure out beforehand because I didn't know whether I would get the frame exactly the same size. So I'm just going to mark that there. I'm going to bring my paper trimmer into play, and then we'll just trim that down, quick and easy. There. So that gives me that to sit on. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my folder of this beautiful parchment, and I'm going to go for the darker tone. And I'm just going to trim this down. So I'm going to use a 5x5 card blank. So I'm just going to trim this down so it's 4 3/4 inches. 4 3/4. Okay. So that's done. But I need to attach this to my card blank. Now there's various different ways you can do that depending on the colour of the parchment that you've used. So if you've used like a darker parchment, you would potentially get away with a tape runner. But if you're not sure, take a scrap of the parchment, put the tape on it, and then stick it onto a piece of white card, and you'll see whether you'll be able to see the tape through. So just for this purpose, I'm just going to use some brads. So again, these are the Pergamano brads. They're on the website, and then all I'm going to do is I'll go in the corner there, pop my brad in there. That one goes in there. My fingers are too chunky, these are tiny little brads. Come on, play nicely. And that's now holding it in place so that it's easier for me to put the other 2 brads in. So we'll put the next one in there. And finally that one in there. Then I can lift it up, my parchment's in place, and then I can open up the brads to secure my parchment. Oops. Okay. I used to call these paper fasteners at school. Showing my age now. So then that is now attached there. Then we'll bring my card blank into play. Now I want the more vibrant side. I want the shiny side up. So all I'm going to do is just put some tape in the middle. I'm going to pop that just there. And then we'll put some tape just on the back. Like so. And then pop that into place. So now I've got my purple one and I've got my teal one. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon.
Cool, I like that. It's like a twofer. If you are just joining us, good morning, and this is a happy hour all about Groovi. So if you've been thinking about getting started with Groovi, then please make sure you are checking out your baskets, because they're all on a deal just up until the end of this hour. This is the mini Groovi starter kit. You're getting in here your fabulous plate mate, and then you're also getting your mat. You can see behind it the black mat, 20 sheets of your parchment. You've got the ball tool, double-ended. You've got your tumble dryer sheet, even that's been popped in, just so that you can use it on the parchment and make your tool glide more easily. You get the very professional little case for it to go into, and then you've got your 3 standard plates that are here, but then you've also got that nice little extra one with the wreath around it that says "Have a Groovi day." Plus, by the way, you know, you'll get like a little inspiration sheet and stuff in there. This is £34.97, £16 off. But how long have we got remaining? Not very long at all remaining on the show. Let's go back to. In fact, shall I show you this one that's at the front? You haven't seen that. This one is by Tina. Isn't that pretty? Love the really soft colours. Oh, look at that bit of sparkle. Look at the picot cutting, that's awesome. We've got this one, which is by Glynis. Love the colours on that. It's quite romantic, I think, but so easy to achieve. A little bit more work on the picot cutting, but certainly in terms of getting that, the landscape, that's brilliant. Another one by Glynis is a little notelet card, which is really sweet. This one here is by Tina. Nice and moody because of the parchment in the background. And then last but not least, we've got one by Glynis, Red Sky at Night, that's called. £16 saving. Please check out your baskets. I think there's about 15 minutes remaining on the show. 086633. Where am I getting these numbers from? 086636. I think because I read so many numbers that they just all blur into one. Right. Next up then, we've got the suits of cards. I love this. This is I think my favourite one on the show. Because it's a little bit funky and a little bit quirky. What a nice background you can create with this. Or just take elements. You could make a border, anything like that. Beautiful. The samples here are amazing. This one is by Jane Telford. How clever is this? And I love the colour she's used, of course, because that really pops. Fantastic bit of picot cutting there. Sylvia Marshall has done this one. Again, look, just dotting around. That looks so effective. This lovely one. I love it. It's all springing out, all those hearts. What a great one for a Valentine's Day or a wedding or anniversary. That one's by Jane. And then we've got 2 more. This one, very clever again, is by Linda. A full house. That's so cool. And then last but not least, who's this by? This one is by Sylvia, and it's just beautiful. Look at all that white work as well. £14.96 for the 4, so it's basically 4 for the price of 3 you're getting. 718929. We've got another demo coming up now, and I believe Paul is using the cats.
Hi, thanks for joining me. So for this demo, what I wanted to do is show you how you can make a larger card even though you're only working with the mini starter kit. So what I've done is, this was a card that the lovely Karen Jackson prepared for me for a previous show when we had the comfy cats on before. And I thought this is great because we've got the comfy cats on the show, and I just wanted to show how, I keep saying show, how you can join them up, because when we look at the actual plates, the plates are A6 square and they fit within the plate mate from the mini starter kit. So there's that particular plate there, and then that is right way round, he says, that plate there. And what you can see is that they actually tessellate, they join up to make bigger cards if you want to. So you can use them independently or you can use them together. So I know time's going to be sort of running out, so what I've done some stages. So I've got my little plate mate from the mini starter kit, and to start off with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, what am I going to take? Right, okay, I'm going to take, organise all that. I'm going to put my little cat plates in there. And what I've done is I've already traced out the other one, just to save a bit of time. And just to show you how you can line it up. Now what I find is easier when I'm working with like a landscape is to actually turn the plate mate so it's the same way, if that sort of makes sense. And what I've done is I've traced out the first one, but what that means now is I can bring it in, line it up, and because I'm using the clear parchment, I can see through it. I mean, you could do this on the colour parchment we've also got on the show. We've got the pergamano, some translucent papers and parchment. They're great for obviously using with your parchment craft. So what I've done now is I've lined it up so I can complete my frame and my picture. So then all I'm going to do is just trace out. So although you're only working with the mini starter kit, you can create larger pictures if you want to. So then all we're going to do is trace this out and complete the design. So yeah, so just because it says mini on the packaging doesn't mean that you're restricted to mini. I mean, if you're starting out, then it's great because you can create smaller cards a lot more quickly and it gives you that confidence. So all I'm doing is just following in the design through to pick up. There's a lovely cat sitting on the arm of the chair, just like my one at home does. And then follow it through. But you can really see how achievable this is. I mean, obviously I've been doing this for a long time, so I go a lot faster than you would if you was at home. But just for demonstration purposes, you can see how achievable it is. And again, as I said, if I jump out of the groove, then this is fantastic because it means I haven't ruined my artwork. Sorry, my voice slows down when I do this. But you can see how quick and achievable it is. So again, rather than sort of trace it out, it just gives you an idea that just because you're working on a smaller plate doesn't mean that that has to be the size of your card. So then when you finish it, what you'll have is a piece like this. Absolutely beautiful. And again, I mean, the way they're looking at one another, you've got the little cat hiding behind there. So it's great. And once you get confident, it's like anything. The easier you find something to do, the more confidence builds up. And therefore you want to learn more. So when we look at what Karen's done, and what I've learned from in the past, because again, that was where I first started off, was just tracing out. And I was well pleased with that. And then because you get comfortable, you then want to learn how to do the different techniques. So how to add colour, how to do picot cutting and create apertures, or do the fancy edging around the outside. It all comes with time, and that's one of the great things about crafting, is that you learn. And because you learn and you're inquisitive, you want to learn how to do the different things, how to get a beautiful result like that. But the key point is getting that crisp line art to start with. So I hope that sort of explains a little bit more about the Groovi system, but also don't be thinking because you're going for the mini one, you're going to be restricted on what you can do. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Lovely stuff, and in fact the cats are proving very, very popular. Look at these beautiful samples. This one is by Josie, and she's really gone to town with all these cats. Do you know this particular one? You see that cat there? There's a brilliant video on YouTube, other sort of channels are available. There's this brilliant video that's been put out there. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a cat inside a cupboard, and the door is partially open, and there's another cat just literally, like, you know, when they're about to fall asleep, and the cat that's in the cupboard goes like this, and it's brilliant. Oh, apparently it's a spoiler, I've just done that, but anyway, that just reminds me of that. It's really hilarious. This next one is by Sheila. Fabulous. Look at all that picot cutting. And then this beautiful one, a little bit of sparkle on, is by Carol. And then we've got another one here by Glynis. Fabulous picot cutting and white work, amazing. $14.96. Again, just to reiterate, it's only up until the end of the hour, so you've got about 10 or so minutes, something like that, to get it, or maybe less than that actually. 6 minutes to get it. Whoops, just corrected me. Last but not least then, because this has been the most popular item on the show, whether you've already got the larger Groovi system or you're a complete beginner, this is a fabulous little kit. Oh, we've got, oh bless, we've got problems with the cameras. Anyway, let me give you the details. £34.97, and we've got a £16 saving. You're getting everything that you see here, the plate mate, the mat, the 20 sheets of parchment, the Groovi tool double-ended, the tumble dry sheet, the case, and then you get your 3 standard plates, plus you get your wonderful Have a Groovi Day, £16 off. If you put it in your basket now and check out, we will honour the price. 086636 is the item number. Now, please join us at 1 o'clock, I believe, because Barbara is going to, hopefully, I think, be Skyping in. And thanks very much, Paul. Next up, we have got the Clever Prints one-day special, and it's really cool. Then we've got Ross Paper MDF, and after that, our lovely Bev. I'm not sure if Sam's here, but they're in the building from Be Crafty.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing Fabric Freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilt and cottons, so tune in to the Fabric Freedom shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Andy from Picture This. I've been a painter all my life. Picture This was actually formed on the back of a throwaway remark from one of my art students. This has developed my drawings into a series of photopolymer stamps, clear stamps for the crafting community and the crafting industry. The stamps are all hand-drawn by me. They're made in the UK. Most important to us at Picture This. And we have so much more to bring you. Our shows on Hochanda, we hope to make them informative, amusing obviously, entertaining, but mainly it's about bringing the creative spirit to you. Make sure you tune in and watch the Picture This shows on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Sue Trangmar and I started Daisy Chain Designs 20 years ago. At Daisy Chain Designs, we're passionate about sewing and quilting. We design projects that hopefully will inspire you to pick up your needle and thread, and from the very start, and then the end product is always very exciting when you actually see it made. So don't miss the Daisy Chain Design shows on Hochanda.
Hochanda News! We're excited to announce that from the 1st of July, our broadcast hours on Freeview will be extended to 10 p.m. each day. We know that many of you have been missing our live shows in the evenings, and we look forward to having you with us once again. Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there. I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 888. So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Good morning and welcome. It's marvellous to have your company. I'm really excited about today's wonderful collection. It is your one day special. It's a beautiful collection. Obviously, we've got the very talented artist in the building. Our lovely Emma is over there. Hello.
Hi, morning.
Emma, this is so cool. And we're just surrounded with brightness and joy, aren't we?
That's it. It's, we've called it Colour Jungle, basically because of the colour.
Yeah.
I love it. It just makes us happy colour.
I love it. You're doing so well. How many collections have you had out now, Emma?
This is number 3.
Is it? Oh, That is so exciting.
I was so excited last night. I couldn't even get the words out. I'm so excited, but yeah, I love it.
Oh, I'm really
Love it.
chuffed. Obviously, our Emma is so talented. She's going to be doing some wonderful demonstrations for us. But first, I'm going to take you through the collections. Now, the price is phenomenal. So what you should be paying, first of all, we've got massive dies. I really like these because these are proper statement pieces. Now each die separately, you should be paying £22.99. So your saving is absolutely incredible. Basically, you're getting one of these for nothing. You're saving £32. Now, when you look at the detail of these dies, I mean, have a look at that. That is mega. It's huge. So you've got on this one, and I love it because, see, for me, I just want to cut these out in black and put them on a mad background. But obviously you can cut them out to papers, you can do all sorts. You've got that huge leaf, and if I put my hand in there, you can see the size of this. You know, you've got beautiful little vines. I love this sort of plant, which is just well cool. You've got leaves that you could actually turn into little birds. You've got, I love that along the bottom, really cool. And actually, when me and Emma were chatting, she was saying use these on your gel plates. They'll look so cool. Now, you can get them individual. That one is your Jungle Fever. So if you do want that one, that's the one with the massive leaf and that fantastic plant. That one is, and look at the flower. You will keep seeing loads of bits in these. So £22.99, you're getting big dies for these. 213-511 if you want it on its own. Now look at your butterfly, your flutterbug. That is so cool. Again, look at the size of that. It is nearly the size of my hand. And you've got so many elements as well within it. So I love this. You've got cherries, you've got lots of little leaves as well, so you can build it up. You've, of course, got your mega flutterbug. And these will come out. So if you want to do a solid, you can do that. Or, of course, if you want to do these in separate layers, so you can build up the colours. At the bottom, you've got a lovely little, it could be, again, a beautiful little zigzag. It could obviously be grass as well, so you can build up full scenes. Now, if you want little flutter bug on its own, £22.99, 673360. Obviously, I'm going to say don't do that because the one day special, you get one of these for nothing. Then down at the bottom, so beautiful. I love it because you've got that gorgeous big leaf. You've got a really cool alphabet there as well. Now that will cut out obviously as a solid, but also you'll use all the little alphabets will come out separately as well, so you can use the waste. That's what I'm trying to say. I love that die. That is such a good idea. That one you'd use over and over again. And look at the bugs. I mean, the little faces on these, the proper smiley little bugs. So you've got the bug there and you've got the little bug at the bottom. I love Emma's bugs. They're well good. Now, if you do want that one, and I love this one because that could be a balloon, but actually you'd use that as a centre of a flower as well. You know, you could build up a huge flower around it. Now, if you do want that one, really like that. That is 754416. And then last but by no means least, and this is the thing with this, this is why the one day special is so good, because everything's cool. Now look at that. That is amazing. Again, that is huge. Really like that one. And this, when feathers appear. Again, you've got your little bug at the bottom, the little ant. I love the swirl, the little at symbol, some gorgeous flowers as well. There's so many different flowers in this. I mean, if you get in the whole collection, you'll be able to create so many different looks. And that lovely little flower pod at the top. Yeah, these are cool. £22.99. 235906. However, the one day special, you're getting all of those. You're not paying for one of those. In fact, I mean, £32, so you're not paying for a full one, and you're getting some extras for nothing as well, aren't you? And you've got Flexi. Today you're getting the whole collection for just under £30, £29.98. I love these. Bless you, love. 487255. I'll show you the boards, but then I'm going to show you colour. See, I really like them cut in black because they just look really, really cool, don't they? And you can see how you're going to start building up those wonderful scenes. I mean, look at that. And this is an A4 piece of paper. That is nearly and the width of the A4. In fact, when you do it like that, it would be, wouldn't it? That is just so good. The twirly bits are fabulous. The little ants are fantastic. And these, you see, you can do so much with these flowers. That one has actually, it's got detail as well. A lot of them have got detail that's embossed into the actual die cutting. These, the beautiful alphabet, and this is what I was saying about the alphabet. So it's cutting into the card, so you're using the waste. So it's funny really, because actually you'll use these bits, but actually that bit, it's like an alphabet soup, isn't it? I really like that. That background is really cool. You'd use that a lot. Again, I really like the kind of netting one. You've got loads of gorgeous little leaves and dangly bits, and of course the bug. Look at him. He's well cute. He's got such a happy little buggy face. And then now that one is ace. Again, these are going to be so cool on your gel plate. You've got your leaves, and of course you've got that gorgeous detail that's been cut into these. Yeah, this is such a good collection. Right, let me show you some colour and fabulousness. There's so much going on. Now, our Emma's done this. Have a look at this lovely little book. So, round it, you've got the little leaf. Well, actually, that's that little flower pod that's been cut down. Let me open this up. So look, that's actually done with one of the big dies. And as you go through, look at that. How cool. Mixing it with the stamps, obviously mixing it with the papers. Isn't that just glorious? So many different elements. I mean, it is just beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. I love that. There's so much you can do. I mean, look at this. Mixing everything together. It's bright. It's what you want it to be, but it does look amazing, bright, and just joyous, doesn't it? All those gorgeous layers. It's absolutely built for layers. And using with the stamps, using with the papers that we've got as well, of course. You can just take a couple of elements, and that, when you see that die, that background again, that's actually using the leftovers and then stenciling through, which, of course, you know, you're going to use them in so many ways. I really like that. The papers that we've got on the show, the wonderful little bugs as well. Really cool, isn't it? And I love this one. And that one, custom in white. Now that's a really interesting one, because that's cut in white, but then the dies, that looks like it's been stenciled through as well. So using them to stencil through, you're going to be able to create so many different things. We love this one that Emma did, because this is ace. Just using the butterfly, and look, you can cut loads of pages. This could be your gorgeous journal, but to be fair, I mean, that looks amazing just stood up, doesn't it? Doesn't it look interesting? I'd like that just hung. You know, you could have that just hung up. I'd really like that. It's beautiful. And it's got the stamps all over there as well. Now, if you do want to go for this, it is your one-day special. Remember, that price goes up this evening, and 60% of the stock has gone. This is absolutely up my street. I love it. 2 payments, £29.98. 487 255 is your item number. Now, what? Right, so, oh yeah, it is, isn't it? So your first flexi buy, if you were going for one of these individually, what are the individual? So it's £22.99. Your first flexi buy is only £29.98, and that's to get everything. Obviously, you know, you're paying the same again next month, but it means that you're only paying a few pounds more to get the whole collection today rather than just one collection. That makes sense. And it's one of those, isn't it? If you buy one collection today, then in a few months' time or next week, you'll be like, oh, we should have gone for them. That's what I do, and I hate that. Anyway, if you do want to go for it, please check your baskets out. 487 255. Next, the glorious stamps. Love these. And these are already busy. Oh, these are ace. You're getting 63 stamps. Now, look at those. You've got so much in here. And again, these are massive, absolutely massive. I love it because you've got really quirky, cool elements. I like the size of these because you are getting proper statement pieces. They're so good for actually colouring in. Then with the top ones, I am going to spin these round as well, because I love that you can see the actual product. Obviously, the pictures on the front are exactly the same size as the stamps, but look at those stamps. See, the detail is ace. They're so quirky. I mean, they are just our Emma. So you've got the beautiful feathers. You've got the wonderful bugs. Loads of colouring and opportunity on that one. You've got, I love all the wonderful flowers. Look at these. They're so cool, aren't they? Really nice big flowers. And I like the fact that you're getting all these little extras as well. You know, so you're doing backgrounds. You're filling in your spaces. You've got loads of opportunity there. Oh. You know, when you think you've had a good idea and then all of a sudden you think, oh, I'm not sure about that. And this one of our bugs. Look at him. He's fabulous. And then this is a beautiful one because you've got this. which could just be your plain branch if you want, but of course your wonderful foliage, so that you can make up your own tree or whatever with that one. You've got loads of separate leaves as well, and a little baby bug there. So again, loads you can do. Oh, this has to be a favourite. This frog has been used so much by the team. Frida, I love it. That is so cool. Let me spin that round. Hold on, I need to just twist it the other way. Look at, uh-oh. You knew it'd go wrong, didn't you? Look at the size of that frog. That's way bigger than my hand. That is so cool, so cool. I mean, that you're printing that on fabric. You're going to be, bear with, you're going to be popping that on anything, literally anything. Brilliant for cutting out. I mean, for any kind of decoupage, that's amazing. Oh. There. And then the last one that I'll show you, beautiful, innit? Because obviously you've had a nosy at the ones at the front. Love this. Again, Emma's bugs, happiest bugs in the world. Look. And you've got loads of different sentiments, like that one says colour my world. And I love the little flyy bug as well. God, you'd hate that to land on you, wouldn't you? But in it, a fabulous flyy bug. They're fabulous. And again, you've got loads of beautiful backgrounds as well. Okay. At this price. Now, this is ridiculous. You're saving 60 quid here. £60 saving. That means you're actually not paying for 4 of these stamp sets. They're only £14.99 each, which is a really good price for your A5 stamps, for massive stamps. You are not paying for 4 of these. And that's your Emma's parrot, isn't it, at the front?
Yes, that's Kermit.
That's Kermit. So you have to watch Kermit because he might be a bit nibbly on your arm. Because he's a bit of a monkey like that,
He's naughty.
Isn't he?
He's very naughty.
Naughty
He
Kermit.
thinks he's king. That's where it came from. He's boss.
And I love that as well, the little rainbow. You've got the lizard, you've got loads of little dangly bits again. There's loads of lovely expressions in there. She's fabulous, isn't she? With that incredible headset. And then the last flowers, just look at those. Yeah, I love this. So you're not paying for 4 of these, and if you join Freedom, it's a why not deal. So it costs you £6.97 to join Freedom. Look at your saving, £68.99. Freedom members, you're making a mega saving, and you're not even paying for postage. For £6.97, that is incredible. Plus, you get Flexi. Plus, yeah, you're splitting your cost as well. You've got Flexi. It is such a deal. Really, this is your second one-day special, isn't it? 2 payments, just £40.46. You're getting loads. And look at these. I absolutely adore this. I'm going to show you quite a few because look at all these colours. Look at that. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Whatever you're doing with these, I mean, you could be making beautiful works of art. Fantastic for laying. I mean, when you look at that, isn't that just amazing? And you can really go for it with your colours with this. You don't need to, but, oh, it just looks so good. And I love that because quite a subdued background. But then, again, cutting these out, they're dead easy to cut out as well. But they look good, but I have to show you this. Look. So this is image transfer. Look at that. How cute is that? That is well cool. All right, Emma, are we okay to make and sell?
Yes, sir.
Amazing.
As long as you physically made it and sell as much as you want.
If you were making and selling those, they would that would be so popular.
It's quite soft as well.
Yeah, that is beautiful. And that's one of Emma's papers. We're going to show you the papers. So one of the papers, and obviously stamps over the top. That is so cool. To make and sell those for kids, that is excellent. I mean, for kids, I'd absolutely, of course I'd wear that. That's well good. Oh dear, it is so Glastonbury. Don't mention Glastonbury. Now, if you do want to get hold of these, they're so cool. It's bright, it's wonderful. I mean, I'd have that tattooed on my arm. I've no tattoos, but I would. If you do want to go for this, you're saving £60. You do need to check your baskets out. See, she's fabulous. And I love how with stamps, this is why I love stamps. Look at that. However you colour them in, it makes them your own. Doesn't that look fabulous? Oh, it's just so bright and fantastic. OK, I have loads of samples to show you. Every time I come down the counter, I'll show you more samples, but please look at the website. Right, on the website, we've got the stencils. The stencils are gorgeous. Please look at the stencils and the papers. You need to check the papers out. The papers are divine. And every single one of these papers is individual. Our Emma's done all of these. They're well cool. And it's one of those papers that you saw on that T-shirt. Look at them. Aren't they fabulous? And only $14.99. Remember, if you get in your one-day special or your stamps, you've got an incredible flexi. Pop those in your flexi. If you join in Hochanda Freedom, you're not paying postage on anything. You do need to check those baskets out. This is so lovely. Now, our lovely Emma is going to be demonstrating for us. Emma, what are you showing us, my love?
I've cut the flower, the bubble flower, out in black and just popped it up on the bright papers just to show.
Beautiful.
Just how much it pops just on there.
That looks so cool. Say, I love it. They're just cut in black. They look so good, don't they?
I mean, it makes so many cards and have them there for every occasion.
Yeah.
So
and
that's just what I did when you mentioned it.
Amazing.
This is what I'm going to do. All I'm using is some of the dies, one stamp and the stencil with embossing powder.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to start off just by doing the feather in white card. And I'm going to use the papers for the two little dies I used behind.
Gorgeous. I love your papers, Emma. You've designed every single one of those, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Eventually, I've actually got a email saying, please stop sending us things.
I've never had one of them in my life.
What happened is I was sending them, and we normally do 24 papers, and you get 2 of each, 12 designs, but this one, it's 50 completely different papers over the 2 sets.
Wow, you've been so busy.
I know. This has been from October, November last year. That's when I started.
Amazing.
I'm going to use one of the papers and use these 2 dies.
I love them.
There's so many dies. I don't think I'll ever get through them all. I keep ideas and more ideas all the time. So I'm doing one thing and I'm like, oh, I can do that as well.
Yeah.
And this and that.
And the papers are so cool. And I love the dies because obviously things like this, they really and they just have cut and get ready, so every project you've got them there, aren't they?
But that's what I tend to do, you see, when I get things, I die cut loads in white and black and things like that.
Yeah.
That's how I found out about how well they were on the jelly plate.
Yes.
I stamp loads out and I just sit and colour.
Yeah.
And then you go from there and you've always got ideas then, haven't you?
Yeah, because it just keeps feeding into your creativity,
I'm
doesn't
ridiculous.
it?
It's I wake up in the middle of the night and think, oh, I can do this.
Yeah. You don't get many hours sleep anyway, do you?
No, I don't. I'm not.
Your brain's too busy.
I think sleep's a waste of time. I just need plugged in for a couple of hours. So I've just MDF journalism's Mad Hatters this one.
Beautiful.
And all I've done is I painted the background with a pink and then I covered with glue and different embossing powders.
Ah, I like that.
But stencils don't just have to be for paint and ink. I'm going to use a glue through it, just a gel medium, and I'm going to use the embossing powder on it.
Beautiful. That's different as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it just looks a bit different. It sort of like blends into the background, and it just looks a little bit different.
I've not done a full background with different embossing powders either, because that's nice, because not only do you get the colour, but you're going to get that texture, aren't you?
I'm a little bit obsessed with it, and different things, put it into gel medium, put it into glue with bubbles, it does. I just play.
See, I need to do that. I need to do that because I've got so many embossing powders and they're so lovely.
See, what you've got to do is not have a social life. Just stay in.
That hashtag lockdown.
I'm going to use, I don't know what I'm going to use now on that one because I want a darker colour.
Do you want to rummage? Can I show stencils while you're rummaging?
Yeah, of course you can.
Boom, see, oh, a smooth see. These are the stencils. Now, if you do want the stencils that our Emma's using, obviously you've got some gorgeous designs. They mix the whole collection perfectly. You've got 3 stencils, so you've got your lovely little leaves. You've got the one that our Emma's using, the lovely hashtag, and then you've got... Hold on a minute, let me make sure I'm picking up the right one. There it is. That's circles, not circles. Like that. If you do want those, circles, not circles, £14.97 for all 3. designs. And that's 357302 is your item number. Do remember, we have got those papers. I won't go through them in full detail just because I know our Emma's in the middle of a demo, but I mean, they are amazing. You've got so many fantastic designs. I really like these. They're so cool. And at $14.99, you're getting 25 absolutely unique designs. It's one of those that you are going to be gutted when, you know, you probably need to multi-buy, because you'll have favourites. 562733 is your item number. Half of the stock of set 1 has gone. This is set 2. I'm sorry, we will get back to Emma, I do promise you. This is set 2. 65% of the stock has gone with set 2. I mean, they're all very cool, aren't they? And it is one of those that, yeah, every single one, look, every single one's well good. Oh, look at that. And again, all individual. I like that because you've got the writing on it. Oh, I love them. I can tell you've had such a good time. Right, okay, back to our Emma. Yeah, if you do want that, 273755.
I've just put embossing powder over where I've gotten the gel medium through. It's uneven. That's what I like. I don't like anything.
Beautiful.
It just gives it a different take on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And you don't have to worry about the embossing powder melting underneath, because it doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I mean, there I'm getting some of the bubble off the gel as well.
Yeah.
For the texture. I love textures and things. I love cutting out of corrugated card and things as well with the dyes.
Yes. Yeah.
I've got loads of different... I've actually got a demo later where I've gone black. And it's not as bright and... So it's every style, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I think because the really nice, bold images as well that you've given us, it really allows us to play, doesn't it? You know, that's it with the dies and the stamps. They're beautiful, big images, so you can just go for it. I like that. I'm liking your collections, RM of the Race.
Thank you very much. I do really enjoy doing it. I've lost my feather.
Yeah, the fab.
So the feather's just white, but again, I'm just going to go in with the sponge I can't find now. That'll do.
See, you're as bad as me.
And, see, I'm doing that. Doesn't matter, I'll turn it over. I'm going to end up with loads stuck to it, aren't I?
So is that, what's that? Is that just gel medium?
Just gel medium, just glue, use your PV, whatever you want.
Right.
And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go around the edges first.
Okay.
And just, it's sort of getting the detail into the feathers with minimal effort.
Yeah, I love that yellow embossing powder. That's lush.
It's called Sunflower, this one.
Oh, that's lovely. Obviously, have a look at the website, because we do have wow products here on the Hochanda. Shop by Bram.
I'll smelt that. Oh, no!
Oh,
no!
That's what I do, Emma. Boom, well done.
Put it on.
And then you generally, if you're out like me, do you forget and then get your heat gun out?
Yes, and it all flies off. I've gotten most of it. I'm not too worried. I won't cry on air.
Not on air. Wait till after, love. Yeah, I love that.
See, I would have been crying if that was at home.
Yeah. I know this feeling really well. I don't know about crying. Maybe have a cheeky swear.
Yeah,
but not on telly.
No.
Unless you're Paolo and you're talking about your cat.
I've dried the gel medium so that you can go back in and get more detail with your...
Uh-oh.
I get it.
Right, so Emma just needs to go and find a feather. Well, Emma rummages for a feather. Can I show you this? I think she's got it now anyway. Image transfer again, papers on the bag. Emma, I'm loving these image transfers as well.
So easy as well. I didn't get a chance to actually have it as a demo, but I will do it as a Facebook Live.
So cool. Emma,
if anybody wants to.
You know these?
That's the image transfer as well.
You're having a laugh.
No, all you would have to do is really make sure that you actually use the inside of the oven glove and not the outside.
Yeah.
Just with it being acrylic.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It just looks like fabric.
That's Angie.
She's good.
She's really good.
That is really good. Anyway, back to our Emma. She's found a feather.
I found my feather. There we go. Just, you get more... It looks more feather-like, I think. It might just be me. I just like it.
It's one of those that it just doesn't matter. It just allows you to play.
I think
because
like
it's such a big surface area, you can just go for it.
I mean, this isn't even the biggest feather.
Yeah,
That's
the big feather's huge.
bigger one next to it.
Wow.
But I mean, make your own dream catchers and wall hangings, and if you decorated them back and front, you could just have them hanging from the ceiling, wherever you want.
Because they're not, you know, because they're not filigree as well. I bet they'd cut through sort of like fabrics, wouldn't they?
I've cut through faux leather with them. I did it last night. The tin can.
Ah, wow.
Faux leather, there it is. Faux leather.
See, so you... Amazing.
I've even cut through the magnet. It doesn't go all the way through if you cover it with paper, but you just need to snip it in a couple of places.
Amazing.
They're really, really good.
See, I love that because it means you'll be using them. You won't just be using them in your papercraft. You'll be using these for all sorts.
You just kind of have to have a little bit patience with them when you're getting. It's
just experiment.
Yeah.
Like
I say, fabric, it definitely goes through fabric because I've had it through calico.
Beautiful.
And there we are.
And I think that's a nice thing because they're so good for your mixed media. You'll be using all your different textures, won't you?
Yeah, I'm just, well, you know what I'm like. I try, I want to do everything now.
Yeah.
All together.
Yeah.
So, there's a bit of everything, to be honest. I mean, I keep saying you don't need everything I've got to do it. I mean, I've been collecting this since I was 12.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, just use what you've got and experiment with it, take it a little bit further.
Absolutely. And I think, like you said, because you can use them for different things, you'll be able to recycle, like cutting
Definitely. I mean, I went in my oldest bedroom and just got some of his pop cans, and I've been die-cutting them and putting alcohol in on them. The same feather.
That he doesn't put any in the bin.
Nah. Cardboard boxes, I'm forever ripping them off.
All these pizza boxes.
But yeah, I mean, I can bring that in as well. That's cardboard, but the corrugated card in the box. I'll turn it over. And it's a little lamp with it.
Ah, that's so cute.
It's just...
And the corrugated ace,
it gives such a good texture.
Yeah.
So like I say, you don't actually need to go and spend a fortune on 3 billion things.
Yeah.
It's not that one, it's this one. Anyway.
Although we do, because that's also fun.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously you build it up as you go along.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, to build this up, I've just got my 2 die cuts and a bit of glue. I love the MDF journals as well because you can draw so much of it.
Yeah,
I've got journals coming out my ears and I love them.
Yeah, we've got some incredible MDF coming up. You need to stay tuned to Hochanda today.
Yes, you do.
It's a good day. We've got a good day.
I'm going to be
And
shopping.
this is a beautiful start for me as well.
What I am going to do with this feather, just to make it pop, I left my sponges at home yesterday so I couldn't do this.
Yeah.
It really does add... It makes it pop, doesn't it? It brings it out.
Absolutely. It's just that, it's just that shadowing round it, isn't it? That border.
I mean, even get your old lace and fabrics and things.
Yeah.
There's a bit of lace. You can just pop that behind it as well.
That feather looks ace. I'd wear that. They'd make fabulous brooches, wouldn't they?
They would. Well, actually, I might have something coming up in a few weeks.
Oh.
Something super special that... And these look brilliant with it.
Oh, really?
I can't wait. I was up till 3 o'clock one morning playing with it. Oh, just you wait. There we go. I'm going to stamp out a sentiment as well.
Gorgeous.
Sunshine and happiness, I think.
Lovely.
Yes, that's what it's been like. It's red hot here. It's like coming to a different country from north. I've been roasting.
Is it cold up north, love?
See, now I can't decide what paper I want to use. I had a bit out.
Oh, look at that. Look at that stash.
Look at it. I've got 2 lots here because I've used so much.
Yeah.
But I need a...
It's lovely. It's lovely having all those gorgeous, bright colours. Look at that.
That
That
would go in my kitchen.
Oh.
I'm going to... I've just recently painted my kitchen after 6 months of it needing painting. And I'm going to paint bees on it, but now I think I'm going to have feathers and bees as well.
That'd be gorgeous.
So many ideas, ridiculous. You should be in my head, Leonie.
I know. It sounds
very
too
odd
busy,
place.
love. It sounds too busy. I love that you're going to just paint that on your kitchen, though.
Yeah, like these as well. I mean, like I say, I've glued some of the papers to a magnet, which I'll find in a minute. And show, and that, cover your fridge in it.
Yeah, yes. I love that, you know, having it really arty. That's the lovely thing about not being in rental.
I mean, my sister calls my house the house of marshmallows. It's like a doll's house. All I'm going to do is cut round that. It's quite easy as well, these ones. I know they've got the lines and the things and the little sunshines, but I mean, you could just make something just with a sentiment on.
Yes,
loads of little
absolutely.
note cards and things.
And I like the size. I like because everything is really nice, big and bold. I love that about the collections. It's really easy to work with, and obviously looks brilliant for your art journals.
I wanted big sentiments. I know the little tiny words and things, they're all brilliant to make up, but I wanted something that
pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying not to get my fingers on it because I've mounted onto black as well, because it's just going to make it pop against the background.
Yeah.
And see, I came in before the show and I was organised. I had 3 demos all planned. And I'm going to change my mind to show something else.
Yeah,
next.
I do exactly
Ridiculous.
That. No, it's standard, don't worry.
So I've added the extra lace, which was just off something, I can't even remember what that was off. And then sunshine happy, so you can put the hole back in, and then you can have it coming off the side of your journal.
Beautiful.
And this one, that one there, I'd used Mistakes Are Proof You're Trying with the yellows. And this one I've got more pinks and added the lace in.
Yeah, cool.
So 2 very same, very different things.
Yeah. And it's just, that's the thing, isn't it? That's the lovely thing about crafting. It's just, every time you do it, it can be different. It can be so individual and unique. That's
it's just
lovely.
fun, isn't it?
I love it, Emma. Thank you ever
No
so
problem.
much. OK, we have got so many goodies for you. We've got some 7-day savers as well. We need to mention those because there's such, again, good prices. And you can put these in your Flexi basket if you are going for any of Emma's collections with the Flexi. Only £9.99 as well. Now, it's super smooth card. You've got various GSMs, and you're getting 150 sheets in total. It's really good value for money, that one. It runs from 200 GSM to 300 GSM, so good weight, whatever, you know, from the lowest to the highest. That works out at 7p a sheet. Absolute must-have. 651925. We've got another 7-day saver, and do remember, this is either until stocks last, or of course until the 7 days runs out. This is your silver foil, so you've got a lovely silver foil. I mean, that would look gorgeous with your alcohol inks as well. £11.99. You've got 50 sheets in total there. They look cool, cut out of the big feathers. 773674. And then we've got for you, oh, this is handy, your huge adhesive bundle. So you've got your mega roller there with, of course, extra rolls, and then you've got your 3D foam tape as well. Only £19.99, saving 20 quid. That's amazing. 565386 is your item number. Now, please check the website out. We've got more 7-day savers, but this is it. This is your 1-day special. Now, this is a time-limited offer. If you do want to go for this, definitely check your baskets out. I love it because it's big, it's bold, it's so creative. You can do so many things with this. I absolutely love it. I love what Emma's done. This is so up my street. If you love creating fantastic backgrounds, definitely this is the one for you. If you love, you know, if you've got your art journals, I tell you what this is good for as well. If you've got your art journal, and you know, you've been cleaning your stencils, you've been cleaning stuff, so you've got a right good messy page, just some of these over the top of it is just going to make it pop. It's one of those collections that's so easy to use. And, well, try die cutting these on your thingy as well, your shrink plastic. Shrink plastic's a bit tricky to die cut, but give it a whiz through, you never know. You'll be able to make jewellery pieces and all sorts out of them. I love this. Now, this is fantastic because this is actually the waist, and you're creating an aperture. How gorgeous does that look? Really, really like that. And you see, that one it isn't as bright and as big, but gosh, that looks so effective. Again, look at that. Huge. You've got that fantastic big butterfly. You've got the gorgeous paper behind it, and then all these elements. And these are so useful. And I think that's what I adore about this. Everything is so useful. And it's one of those that I know personally, I'd be able to use this with so many other things as well, and so many other goodies in my stash. I mean, look at the big feather. You know, we're on about wearing it. Doesn't that look fabulous on that hat? And then I can't put it on. It's a Murduff one. Murduff. I adore that. It's huge, absolutely huge. And with the alcohol inks, that looks sensational, doesn't it? So beautiful. Have a look at this one as well. And we need to say, design team, thank you. Your work is sensational. It looks gorgeous. And I know that it's things like this that just, it just makes us all go, oh yeah, I want that. Mixing the butterfly with the fabulous frog. Isn't that amazing? Love it, absolutely love it. Yeah, they'd be great for children's books. It's one of those collections. You could literally use them for your home decor, your art journaling, obviously, for just art pieces. But yeah, for kids as well, fabulous. 487255. How much has gone, our Meg? 70. Right, it's busy. This is meant to last till the end of the day. 70% of the stock has gone. You do need to check your baskets out. Remember, if you're going for this today, that massive £32 saving means you're not paying for one of these. You can get them independently. I would absolutely go for the bundle. 487255 is your item number. Now, the stamps have been very busy. I love these. Emma's work is just gorgeous. I love it because it's fun, it's quirky. I mean, look at it. There's loads. You are getting so much. 63 stamps. And you've got background stamps, you've got sentiments, you've got huge focal images. I mean, that frog is mega. You've got the most beautiful florals. And the florals, I love them because they're easy to cut out. You've got wonderful bugs. Along the bottom, the parrot is... Oh, start at the others. The flowers, again, the flowers, look at them. And they're massive. These are big stamps. You've then got the lady. I mean, look at her. She is fantastic. And there's loads you can do with that one as well. I love the lovely little lizard there. And then, of course, a parrot. That is just ridiculously cool. Now, this saving, look at that. £68.99. It means you are not paying for 4 of these stamp sets. That is such a massive deal. And then if you're a Freedom member, or if you're joining Freedom today, if you're not part of Freedom yet, this is absolutely a why not deal, because that saving, £68.99 if you're a Freedom member, that is just incredible. And you've got your flexes, of course, 2 payments, £48 and 46. Have you seen behind? It's just, oh, shall I wait till we're over there? Have you seen the frogs? Isn't that cool? Can I go over and show? Isn't that good? Look, if I do that. I mean, how happy would that make you? That is super cool, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. It's funny, actually. I mean, my mate Ellen, I always think for some reason, because she likes the little tree frogs, I always think of poor Ellen when I see frogs. I know, poor Ellen. But how fabulous is that? Let me show you some more cards, because have a look at these. Again, they are just bright. They're glorious. Absolutely glorious. The lady is fab, isn't she? Absolutely beautiful. She's got gorgeous big brown eyes on that one. And then all that wonderful fruit, which looks amazing. Look at this. I have to show you these. Isn't that just stunning? Using the papers in the background, building up all the wonderful images. I love it because you've got the parrot, you've got the wonderful lizard there. Isn't he amazing? Look at his little face, he's smiling. And then the lady, look at this one though. Hold on, I need to show you this. I adore this, let me show you. Look at that, the colouring in on that. Absolutely, isn't that beautiful? Now, wouldn't you love that as a fabric? See, some of these, when they're made up, you kind of almost want that now to be printed again and then popped onto fabric. That is just so good. Oh, look at this one. Look at that. That's Willis. That is so good. It does look a bit like a gremlin. I love that. I kind of fancy I want to cut her head out and put it on someone's photograph. Do you know what I mean? I'd like that. One more. I know we've got so many good finished samples. They're so good. It just shows, I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? When you've got really cool products to work with, making samples is just joyful, because you keep wanting to go, oh, that's cool, sorry, I know we need to get back to Emma, but look at that. Look at that bookmark. That's well cool. Isn't it good? It's so good. So good. Read it. Did you get it? Read it. Fab. Genius. Okay, if you do want to go for this, it is a huge collection. The saving is phenomenal. The stamp designs are wonderful. I mean, Emma's, they're funny, they're quirky, they're cool, they're really original, and they're really good value for money. It's almost like your second one-day special is that one. 743907 is your item number. Do not miss out on these prices. I mean, these prices are sensational. Okay, those papers. I will be quick, but can I just show you this? Hold on, bear with. I need to show this because I know it hasn't been seen yet. This is the papers. Oh gosh, I hope I do it right. Right, watch. So that I know Meg will love this. This is the papers, and then watch. What? No! Bring! How cool is that? Bring! I knew Meg would love that. Isn't that ace? No, I knew you'd love that. So cool. Right, the papers are fantastic. You've got, again, so much colour, so much vibrancy. These are just beautiful. And, of course, we know Emma's had a really nice time doing them, don't we? I mean, look at that. That is gorgeous, isn't it? There's so much movement in them. I mean, you would actually have Emma come over and decorate your kitchen, quite frankly. I mean, look at that. That's ace. Yeah, they're just beautiful. Now, this is set one. You've got 25 papers here, if you would like to get hold of this one. I mean, it is just a lovely collection at £14.99. You can't miss out on this one. Absolutely glorious. That's set one. 60% of the stock has gone there. 562733. Obviously, I'm showing you every one of them. And then set two, I'll work from this end. Some at once I haven't shown you. Now, 2/3 of the stock has gone here. And again, look at the colours, the vibrancy, the detail. They're just really fun. They're bold. You can use them with so many different things. Yeah, they're amazing. That is 273755, and they can, just bless you, love, see just one little card. How beautiful does that look? And I think when you look at the papers like that, I think you'll look at them and think, oh yeah, I can create quick and easy. Or I can go for it, creating pop-up cards. Now, if you do want that collection, 273755. I know I have chatted for ages and we need to get back to Emma. I'm going to mention those stencils as well. These mix and match perfectly with the whole collection. 357302 is your item number, saving £6 on your stencil today. Or Emma.
I'm piling it up.
Our Emma is ready. Go for it, love.
That's King Kermit with the shrink, so the size of him on the stamp to that.
Amazing.
There.
Whoa.
That's my key ring.
Amazing.
That's my Frida Kahlo style thing with some flowers, right?
That's beautiful.
That's the paper with the magnets.
Ah, fantastic.
So I found that as well. And this is actually what I'm going to do.
Yay!
This leaf is a big leaf I drew, and it's going to be a free downloadable thing on Facebook. You just save it off Facebook and you can print it.
Right, where do we find that? Where are we going?
Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts.
Excellent.
That's the group. Just ask, they'll let you in.
Superb.
Everybody talks, chat, share what you want.
Amazing.
So basically this idea came from me and Christopher went to a safari park. And this is some of the pictures that I've printed off. To go and see, I've shrunk the little bug down.
Oh, yeah.
So I've done some pages. I've got the big butterfly there behind, and that's glitter and all sorts and gel medium on it.
That's well cool.
That's your Fomaran with the flowers.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, there's your gel plate with the feathers. I tried to put as much as I possibly could into it. There's a big butterfly gel plate again. The bubble flower, and this is what I've done. So I've covered some of it at the back in the papers, and I've painted it green on the front with acrylics. And I'll stamp some of the flowers out. I've already got them coloured because, well, it's no time to... I'll just stamp them out and show. So there's that one. Is it a lily pad, do you think?
Yeah, I like that.
And then we've got this one I think I'm using, which I'll just stamp the top. There we are. And then I've got another one.
The beautiful stamps, they stamp out really crisp, don't they?
They really do, and that one, the stamp's there.
That's lovely.
So I'll move them, and what I want to do is decorate this up. I've already got things cut out. I've got these feathers, which are the stamps. I've put them on printed paper and just watercoloured them.
Beautiful.
And cut them out. On the stamps as well, there's absolutely loads of little background stamps just added in.
Yeah.
I mean, we've squished as much as we possibly could into it. And just going to add some different textures and things and then build it up.
See, with these, it's a really interesting collection because you literally, it is what you want it to be. I mean, we can take it really arty and funky, but I can imagine these really delicate and pretty. You know, like just on, what's it called? No, cutting out. Okay, clarity.
Vellum.
Vellum, thank you. Boom.
Yes, I haven't got any in the house. I should really borrow a bit and cut it and show.
I've no vellum either, which is ridiculous. But yeah, you can imagine them like that. So they could be so different if you want them to be so pretty and delicate. If you want them to be.
That's what I keep trying to say. You don't have to be all out there and crazy just because I like bright pink and fluorescent colours. Do what you want with it.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of fabric, I've got a metre length of fabric by ½ a metre, which I've stamped and started painting.
Wow.
But it's in a safe place at home.
Yeah,
it's not finished yet, but I will show it on Facebook, and I'm going to get my mum to turn it into something fabulous.
Oh, I lovely.
Yes, so to build it up, I've cut loads of random dies, and I'm just going to build it up. I've got some photographs as well. I just think it's a bit different to a normal.
That's such a good die, because you'll be using that for a stencil. It's just a really good filler inner as well, isn't it? That die.
I just wanted something, because you know I like the textures and things behind and build it up, and I wanted it to be there so you don't have to go off and hunt anywhere else for things.
So I have to use Webster's because he said that's all we're going to get from him. A really, you know, if you've got a vegan menu. Look at that, your leaf and then the other leaves on it. How cool would that be? And then you could write everything on your gorgeous little leaves.
You could have kids' parties. You could have a jungle-themed kids' party.
Yeah, you could.
Christopher, when he was little, I took him, it was a picnic in the park party. Yeah. And I cut, I had insect cutters and I cut all the kids' sandwiches out in insect shapes. And I wish I had these then. I could have decorated the box.
Oh, that's so cool.
I mean, Christopher's got a mixed media bedroom wall with all his games on. And
I bet your parties were ace.
Yeah, Daniel wasn't very much. He's not very sociable, bless him. But Christopher's quite.
Oh, little love.
There we are. And there's the big leaf as well. That's cut out of the dies. And
That's
I'm going to
beautiful.
go in.
And they're your papers again as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm just going to chop the tail off as a stem. The tail off the flower.
That flower's, I love your flowers.
This one here, I keep, when I first did this, I think it looks like a cabbage, but this one's been a firm favourite. Everybody keeps saying, oh, I love it, I love it.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it?
I like the ones that I know I'm going to be able to cut out easy. You know, I look at that and know I'm going to be able to cut that out, but I'm also going to be able to decoupage it. I'm going to be able to. I like big open spaces as well.
That's what I thought. If I leave enough space, people can make them their own. They can doodle into them.
Yeah.
Put your own pictures in.
Absolutely.
I have tried throughout all the lines to make them as easy as possible to cut out. I know the lady with the fruit in her hair is a bit more detailed, but you can just cut the little leaves off and then stick them back on after. There's like, that's this one. I do have, they? How does that, there, tiger. We'll do him. How did that happen?
Oh, mate, I know that feeling very well.
It was literally there. And then just build up. All I've done, this is on one of the papers, I've just cut it out of a circle.
Beautiful.
And then when they all go back together, I mean, this is the kind of thing you would leave out, or you would give to children.
Yeah.
See, Christopher's got Christmas ones that they've made out of stocking shapes and things, and he does them himself. He's quite...
How cool.
There we are, we've got them all. And you just keep going and adding more in.
Yeah. Such a good gift idea as well.
That's that one.
Absolutely love that, Emma, thank you. Oh, there's so much you can do. Right, we've only got 5 minutes. Let me show you samples. I'll pick some of these up from the front as well so you can see them. That die, so you've got so many dies. Remember, you've got that for me is your alphabet soup. So you've got your lovely little alphabet soup. You've got your marching ant. A is for ant. That die is brilliant because that's the leftovers. The leftovers on that one are just as good as the bits you're cutting out, because the leftovers you're going to be able to stencil through. You're going to be able to create backgrounds with, which looks amazing. Let me pick up this one as well. Yay! Now, the wonderful big frog. Obviously, that's your stamp, but all of the leaves behind. And that, it looks like that's cut out of tissue paper, which is beautiful because, of course, it's really nice and light. That's the thing with your big dies. You'll be cutting them out of heavyweight materials, but then opposite end of the scale. I love this. And that is just what Emma was showing us. Using your embossing powder, creating layers of colour. But doesn't that look good? Because it's not just the colour, it's the texture, it's the shine on it. I really like that. I think that is absolutely exquisite. Oh, I've only got 4 minutes. Right, this is your one-day special. You need to be checking your baskets out. Remember, that price is going to go up this evening. We have got more shawls with our lovely Emma. But what you're going to do with these, definitely on your gel plates. Definitely use these for stenciling through. They're just gorgeous. So the kind of dies you just want to get hold of and play. You know, whether you are making scrapbook albums, whether you're going to be art journaling with these, whether you're just going to be making really pretty. I mean, you could be making beautiful big centerpieces for your rooms. There's so much you can do with them. I love the variation of your main toppers, if you will, all the florals, but then you've got loads of accents. Like you've got all the little elements like your vines there. That one, the sort of netting one, that is well handy. You know, you've got so many little elements that you'll use time and time again. The bugs are brilliant because they're really happy, lovely bugs. All the leaves, the flowers. The flowers are fantastic. You've got the gorgeous chunky swirls there as well. That butterfly, now remember the butterfly, these are separate. So these, you will be able to cut those separately and build up the layers of the butterfly. That butterfly, you'll be able to use that to create shape cards. You'll be able to create beautiful apertures. That is going to be beautiful. You know, if you're making window clings, there's so many different things you can make with this. It's a lovely, lovely collection. 53 dies in total and 3/4 of the stock has gone. That price is phenomenal. You're saving a full collection of dies, but obviously with that price, £32, it's not just a full collection, it's more than that, isn't it, really? But it is going to go up. If you want, yeah, it's just fantastic. And you've got Flexi. Today you're only paying £29.98 to get the whole collection delivered to your door. Yeah, I absolutely adore this. I think Emma's done such a good job. 487255 is your item number. Something for everybody in this. Something for every style as well. Because even though it's bold and bright, I mean, when you look at this, it could be so delicate. You know, if you've got a really soft background, and just cutting one of these out on a soft background would look beautiful. It's just stunning. 487255. Now, this is your one-day special, but you do not miss out on those stamps. Those stamps are incredible. They are on the website. The best way of getting those stamps is definitely ordering the full collection. The full collection, it's that saving. I mean, it's a huge, huge saving, especially Freedom members. Freedom members, £80.91. So you've got so many elements. I love those. There's so many cool things in there. I know we've only got a minute. I'm just grabbing a few samples because they're so cool. Look, you could have a lovely time colouring these in. It's almost like making your own storyboard, isn't it? There's so many things. I mean, look at that. So many things you can do. Look at that. This is a lovely journal. See, there's so many beautiful samples. I love this because look at the colours in there as well. See, hold on. Let me open that up. Boom. Isn't that just glorious? Absolutely stunning. Please check your baskets out. Our Emma and me will be back at 12 o'clock. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you very much.
Me and thee will be back at 12 o'clock. I can't wait. Obviously, don't go anywhere. We've got so much coming up, but do make sure you check your baskets out and have this lovely collection winking its way to you. See you at 12 or before. I can't remember. I'm on at 10. Oh, it's a good day today. Ross Papercraft MDF, there's some really cool elements in that. Be Crafty houses are gorgeous. And then Rowan Dean, lovely Rowan Dean, stay tuned.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we're going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
Did you know you can continue watching Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for free, using your smart TV? It's just like watching us on your computer or tablet, only now we'll be on your large screen smart TV. Follow these easy steps to get your smart TV set up. Firstly, make sure your smart TV is connected to the internet, either through a wireless connection, if your TV supports it, or via the Ethernet port on the back of your TV. If you're not already connected, use your remote control and select network settings through your TV's menu and follow the instructions to set this up. Remember to have your router's password to hand, whether you're using a wired or wireless connection. This should be on the side or bottom of your router. You can always refer to your TV's help menu or instruction booklet for more information. Once you are set up, press the Smart Hub dedicated button on your remote. This will vary between brands, but it's usually located at the centre of the remote. This is where you'll find your internet web browser app. Select this to open and then type hochanda.com into the search bar, and this will take you to our website homepage, which includes our live broadcasts and access to previous shows. So now you can watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV, whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Pete from Artisan Design. We're a family-run company from the Midlands, and we have been going for around about a year now. We design handcrafted stamps, stencils and designer papers. Personally, I love crafts, and I've loved crafts from childhood, right from when I first won an art competition when I was 5 years old. I love to inspire, and what my aim is to get the crafters to see their own potential. I like them to be in charge of their own creativity. What I hope is that our images provide the kickstart to your mojo and help you create your own works of art. Tune into Hochanda, be part of the artisan design world, and come and join me on this creative path.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Chocolate Baroque, and we design and manufacture our own rubber stamps right here in the northeast of England. We have a wonderful in-house designer called Sue, who hand draws all the images, which we then transfer into rubber stamps. We have very, very elaborate designs. We have everything from steampunk right through to beautiful florals, and then we have scenic and we have words. Our stamps are beautifully elaborate, very, very detailed, exquisitely etched, and the quality is next to none. So good that if you look after your stamps, we guarantee them for a lifetime. Whether it's stamping, mixed media or art journaling, Join us at Hochanda for our journey into everything creative and messy, and see what you can create with our stamps.
Hello, good morning. Now, as you know, I am a massive fan of MDF because there is so much that you can do with it and it takes so many different mediums. Well, we have joining us today in the studio, Pam. Do you want to give us a little wave, Pam?
Hi.
There you go, from Ross Papercraft. Now, how many times have you been on Hochanda so far?
Once.
Once? Once. So I think it would be really nice if you could tell us a bit about yourself, Pam, and how you got involved with the company.
Well, I'm a freelance demonstrator, and Terry, who owns Ross Papercraft, he does a lot of the show circuits and he has his own shows.
Yeah.
Obviously, at the moment, they're not on.
Yeah.
But I met him there and he asked me if I'd demonstrate for him, so here I am.
Here you are, lovely stuff. Right then, so we've got a really, really nice MDF envelope gift box set. I believe you're getting 3 of these, 3 different designs. What do you love about these, Pam?
Well, they're perfect for them special cards.
Yeah.
They're just unusual.
They are, aren't they?
And they've got what they call a living hinge.
Yes.
So you can, when you open it, it sort of bends, but they'll take any medium. You can paint them, you can, well, anything.
Stamp and emboss.
Stamp, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that on these they've actually got sort of inscribed into the MDF.
Yes, and when you paint it, as long as you water your paint down just a tad, you can still see all that detail.
That is fabulous, looking at these. And what I also love, Pam, is that you get the little heart lock.
The lock, it's lovely, yeah, and it also keeps it closed then as well. So.
Absolutely. I've got a little sample here. How cute is this? Little bit of lace around it. So if you carefully open it, like so, there you go, and open it up, and then there you are. Because you're so right, Pam, you know, when we've made these really, really special cards,
yes,
you do not want them to get battered about in a normal envelope.
Things like your wedding, special wedding anniversaries, you keep them. Well, if you're me, you do.
Oh, absolutely.
Special birthdays, and it just keeps it nice and safe.
Yeah, lovely stuff. So you've got your set of 3. Have you seen the price? Because that's very reasonable for all of the pieces that you're getting. It's just £9.99 and your item number is 291191. Next up then we do have some Christmas balls. Got a lot of pieces here, and what I like about these, Pam, is they're a very unusual shape. They're sort of not your norm.
We actually get twice that as well.
Indeed.
So yes, and I've got some samples here which I will show everybody in a bit.
Yeah.
That aren't Christmas. So just because it's a bauble doesn't mean to say you have to have it for Christmas. And because you've got so many, you can layer them up.
That's a really good point. So you could really 3D them, couldn't you? But you've got one that's got some little holes in here. This one's very curvy. I like that. Nice, larger ball. Got a teardrop ball. This one's fun. I like that shape. Now, you are getting 50 in total. As Pam said, it's more than you get here. It's just we can't fit everything out on the counter, that's why. This one's unusual. Do you know, when I looked at this, I saw a dress for some reason. Maybe you could stick a little head on it. Was that Rihanna or was that Molly in my ear then? Molly said it's like a little chandelier. But you're also getting your sort of what I call your innies and your outies is one of my expressions.
Yes, well, as I say, they're the bits you can layer up.
Yeah, they're the one. Oh, I see. So wait, let me see if I can find the corresponding one. Is that the corresponding one? No.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to match.
Oh, of course it doesn't. No, I don't suppose it does. Why not? Make something a shape that's that little bit different. So, as we said, 50 pieces in total. You've got a £10 saving. £9.99, 046911. Next up then, we have got the sleigh and reindeer set. How many are we getting here, Pam?
You get 3.
Right.
But you also get 3 reindeers with each.
Oh, excellent. Look, here they are. And they've got the stands to slot them in.
Yes, yes.
I do like a nice 3D effect, I really do. So you can see here you're getting one large sleigh, one medium and one small. And then you're also getting 3 large reindeers, 3 medium and 3 small. And again, you can see that lovely etched detail in these. And I don't know about you, Pam, but I have I'm sorry to say the C word, but I have started with Christmas. It's not too late to start with Christmas, don't you think?
I ordered my first Christmas present yesterday.
Did you? Excellent stuff. I like that. $14.99. Now, look at all these pieces. Are these easy to assemble, Pam?
Yes, I will be showing you how to put the large one together.
Good stuff. £10 off, and it's $14.99. 570319 is the item number. Next, we've got the stencils. I always think stencils are so useful, Pam, for so many different backgrounds.
Yes. I mean, you can just, again, they look like a present, but it doesn't mean to say they're for Christmas.
Indeed.
But the actual stencils and the patterns, there's just so much in there.
And you can use these on the MDF, can't you?
Absolutely, yes. I've
Nice.
used it on one of my baubles.
Ah, see, that's good. And of course, you can use the elements within the present. So you could just literally use the harlequin. You don't have to use the whole thing. Now, this is working out at around about 99 pence per stencil because it's virtually half price. Look at that. Oh, no, it's way more than... So, yeah, you're saving £30. Good grief. You are saving way more than you are spending. I'm liking all these different designs. I like this one down here. That's a bit different. You could use that almost like stonework or something like that.
Yeah, the harlequin one's been my favourite.
The harlequin one at the top.
Yes.
Very useful, I think. Look at that. Brilliant stuff. So it's just $14.99, saving a whopping £30. Item number is 903080. Next we've got, oh, this is the open book and stand we've got out here. Again, is this easy to put together, Pam?
Very, very easy. The stands just slot together. Biggest tip will be is to slot everything together, then paint it.
Right, okay.
Because what can happen with MDF is it can swell slightly. So if you paint it first, then it's difficult to put together. And as I learnt out on my last live show.
Oh, bless you. Oh, no, I think we've all done this. I tell you what I've done before is on the bits that's actually slot, I've painted over those first, and then it doesn't fit.
No.
So don't do that at home. I'm sure we've all made that mistake. But we've also got Happy Father's Day. We've got Happy Birthday sentiments. We've got a Merry Christmas. What else? We've got another... did I already say Happy Father's Day? I think I did. Merry Christmas again, and another... OK, oh, all right, we're getting 2 of each, I see. And then also you've got the actual books themselves. I love the shape of them.
It is, and you can put extra pages on there with using your 12x12s, and then again it'll take all your mixed media. You know, you can just throw anything at it.
Absolutely. And so price-wise, it's $11.99 for all of those pieces. You're getting 5 in the kit, $309,475. Then next up, we have got one of our 7-day savers, but it is Ross Papercraft, and this is our this is our gorgeous plaque and embellishment kit. And as you can see, we've got some beautiful ballerina dancers in here.
There's all sorts in there. There's a wheelbarrow, there's an umbrella, there's a unicorn, there's bulrushes, there's butterflies, little hearts, different ballerinas as well.
Nice. Hang on, I'll try and find some for you.
And there's a camper van as well.
I love the camper van. Look at her, she's beautiful. Here's the camper van. I do have quite a few samples here, if I may show them. Got one with the wheelbarrow. Check this out. I love it, and it's got loads of foliage on it, Pam. I don't know if you can see because we're peeping through the cameras at this side, aren't we? That's really good fun. There's a really nice one with our ballerina. Lovely. And let's bring this one in. Look at that with the beautiful dove. They are stunning, and you'll see some dotted along the back as well. $15.99, £9 saving for this huge collection. 117520. Got something else to show you. This is that lovely tree. There you are. Look at that lovely, beautiful tree of life, almost you could call that. It's your tree frame with the hearts and the family sentiment. That's £9.99, and you've got a £5 saving. 804343 is your item number, and I do have a little sample of this one if you would like to see. There you are. Isn't that pretty? How gorgeous is that? Nice. There we go. We've got one more to show you as well. Here we go. So this one's got 3 lovely trees and hearts. And this is, well, oh yeah, details just coming onto the screen. It's nice because these are quite scalloped with our plaques. You get the 3 trees, the hearts, and it's a smaller little version, and you've got an £8 saving. It's just £11.99, 154104. Do give us a call, 01733602000, or check out on the website at hochanda.com. Right then, we're going to throw over to you, Pam. What would you like to demonstrate first?
I thought I'd start with the envelope.
Okay.
Just to show you how easy it is to put together. So I've got all my pieces laid out, and what we do is we start with the side pieces.
Yeah.
So they're literally just pop in. Now, don't laugh at my hammer. I've got this hammer here.
Wow, that's a beast.
But it's got a flat edge.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is just give it a little tap. You don't want your normal hammer with the round edge, a nice flat one. And it'll just go in a lot easier. I mean, you can just push them in.
Okay.
But it just gives it a little tap, and it'll help.
So do you glue them at all?
You don't need to. You can, but I find that you don't need to, because by the time you've painted them...
Yeah. I suppose the glue helps solidify them as well.
Yes. So, and there, what I've done there, classic error, put this one in first.
Don't worry, it's all fixable. I suppose that's a good thing about not gluing it.
Yes, yeah. This one goes in first because it needs to slot in there.
Okay. By the way, we are a quarter of the stock gone already on this fabulous set of 3 MDF envelopes. It's going to keep your beautiful work so nice and safe. And it's a gift within itself, wouldn't you say?
It definitely, and it's just so pretty.
Yeah.
So slot that end one on. I'm doing it all wrong.
Oh, don't worry, it's live TV and all that.
Well, this is it. Terry said to me, don't forget, just put the sides together first.
Don't worry at all.
Now, how much easier was that?
Yay, there we go.
And it's a good job I hadn't glued it, because like I said, but that's the beauty of it, if you can just pop it back in and out.
Yes. I want to get me one of those hammers. It looks really cool.
Why is it when you do it on live TV, everything decides it doesn't want to work?
Do you know the one time, Pam, when we'd first moved into this studio, basically the wiring wasn't quite right, so we had the whole of the studio lights that kept going completely off.
I remember that.
Do you remember
yes,
that?
I remember that.
So don't you worry, because that was something to cope with, I can tell you. In the end, I just laughed at it and said, you know what, we should have glow sticks and have a rave in here.
It's not wanting to play.
Don't worry, Pam, seriously. We have had a question, actually, about the stencils, Pam.
Yes.
Oh, this is from Patricia.
Yes.
And she's saying, oh, what size they are, if you can tell.
What size they are? I think they are... Well, let's have a measure.
If you're not sure, I think...
I've got some here, and we can...
OK.
They're 6 by 6.
OK, 6 by 6. Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Patricia. Hope you're well.
OK. Right, and I'm going to stop there, because otherwise you're going to watch me hammering. But it will go in, and then once you've got it together, it will look like this, and then you can paint it. So I've got some paint.
OK.
And I just thought, just to show you how easy it is. So I'm going to do the back.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of water, just to water it down slightly. And a little sponge applicator. And just sponge.
Is it OK to paint over the hinge?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. It won't affect the mechanism
won't affect
of
it at all. I've painted the inside already.
Oh, brilliant stuff.
But I just wanted to show you how, by painting over it, you're not going to miss all the detail.
Yeah.
And as I say, you can go over the hinge.
excuse me, I'm always so impressed with how fine the hinge is cut.
It is, and it just bends so easy.
Beautifully, yeah.
So
it
flexible.
does, doesn't it?
You wouldn't think it was a piece of wood.
Absolutely not. And I love the fact that it's got that best wishes already written on there, and it's got the to and from.
Yeah.
So then you could get your, I don't know, whatever sort of pens you want, Posca pens or...
Yes, if you wanted to go over it, you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But when
highlight
you'll
it.
find that when it dries,
Yeah.
you can still see it.
That's clever, because at the moment we're thinking, oh,
It's
is it
going,
gone?
but it sinks in. It
Right.
soaks the paint in.
Yeah.
MDF does that anyway.
And what's that chalk paint you're using?
Yes, it's just just a normal chalk paint.
Sure.
Any of your chalk paints or your acrylic paints will do. But I like the matte finish.
Yeah.
So just, can you see as it's drying?
Yep, you're starting to see that lovely laser etched come through.
Yeah. So this is one that I finished off earlier.
Look
So
how pretty that is.
What I used on the lock is I just used my wax, gilding wax. But how lovely would that be for a wedding card?
Absolutely, look at that. I love it with the gilding wax on. Have you put a bit of, just to see from here, have you put a bit of lace on
There's a bit
as
of
well?
lace going across and
Yeah.
a couple of little faux flowers, just to sort of add a little bit more interest. But you can still see the to and the from.
Yes.
And the best wishes. So I actually, there's 3 roses underneath, and I just put the roses on the top. This one's got butterflies on.
Yeah. Oh, that's really pretty. So actually, yeah, shall I show you these? Because, just move out the way. Here you go. Here's some with the roses, like so. That's very nice. Oh, we've got some with bees on, Pam.
Yes, you've got 3 different ones.
3 different bees. Yeah, it's 3, there you are. Designs, I should say. And then here you go. Here is the one with the really pretty butterflies. Back to you, Pam.
Yep. So I'm just going over the hinge just to show you. It's not a problem at all with the hinge, and it doesn't go through. So I've just put another coat on, because as I say, MDF totally soaks in the paint.
Yes.
So sometimes you can cover it with gesso first if you don't want to use your paints, or just give it another quick coat. But if you use the chalk paints, they dry very, very quickly.
Yeah, lovely.
And the side bits, if you want to paint them, you can. I would use a brush on the sides.
Yeah.
But it's entirely up to you.
Gorgeous. All right, we are 40% of the stock gone on these. Remember then, you're also getting the 3 different designs that make those gorgeous books. You've also got the little love hearts that act as the little lock. How cute is that? Beautiful. And then I've got another sample here that I'd like to show you. So this one looks like it's been slightly distressed. And then again, you can see inside, open that up. There you are, nice and easy. This is the depth. That's got a really good depth. So if you're going to make really quite a feature card, and you're going to put, you're going to really 3D it up, and use lots of elements on, then it's got a nice depth to them. And then this is a gift within itself. Here you can see the best wishes and the bees and everything have been highlighted. Maybe you could get a bit of metallic pens on there. That would work really well. Now we are 40% of the stock gone on this lovely set of envelopes. So I'm just going to do a quick recap, Pam, and then I'll come back to you for the next demo. Next up then, we have got the baubles. Lots of lovely different designs we've got here. Now you're getting 50 pieces, which is a lot more than you can see. It's just that we don't have enough space on the counter. You've got the baubles with the holes. They're really nice, unusual shapes. I love them. I really like the shape of this one. Then you've got your set of 3. You've got your, I love that shape of bauble, almost like a teardrop. Now this works out at about 19 pence per bauble, but I definitely, for me personally, because I love my sparkle, I would be wanting to get some glitters on here, all sorts, and make really pretty designs, because this one's quite an unusual design, isn't it? It's almost got like an eyelet in it. You've also got these ones that you can layer up also. Very nice. You've got a £10 saving. It's just £9.99 for all 50 pieces. Item number is 046911. Next then, we've got the sleighs. You're getting 3 sleighs, so you're getting the large, the medium, the small, and we're getting excellent 3 reindeer in the large, brilliant, medium, and 3 small too. Again, you can see, look, they'll be very easy to put together, but you can see that lovely laser etch on these designs. Do you know what I really like these for? Once you've made them up, made them all Christmassy, I then put, you know, those certain sweets that are either from a certain street or, you know what I'm saying, they make a really nice centerpiece for the table, but unfortunately then there'll be no sweets left. But they're very, very nice for you to decorate up. You could even get a bit of like fluffy stuff on here to, you know the stuff that puffs up, make it all like there's snow on there. You decorate it however you like. There's a £10 saving, it's £14.99, item number is 570319. Next, we've got these fabulous stencils. Gosh, you're getting ever such a lot, 15 stencils. So yeah, this works out at like about £1 per stencil. Once more, you don't have to use them as presents, although they are cool as presents, aren't they? You can just use, you know, the elements. And you can, the Harlequin one, as you know, is Pam's favourite, as she said, and it's so useful, this one. A little bit different. Very nice on your stripes. And yeah, Pam was saying 6 by 6 in size. You've got more down here. That almost reminds me of, there's that Moroccan feel to that one, I think. Yeah, you can see that. This one kind of reminds me of, I don't know why, stonework. You've got your Christmas trees, very handy for a background as well. Your stripes, that could be almost candy cane stripes. This one's jazzy, isn't it, at the end? It's like spirals. Yeah, it's like spirals, or I don't know, I'm thinking like rays of the sun or something like that. Pam, you'll get to know me. My mind goes in very strange directions. And then there's more along the bottom. So you're getting 15 pieces in total, 15 stencils to use. £14.99, a huge £30 saving. Item number is 903080. Next then we've got our open book with the stands. These are so useful as well. This could be greeting you at a wedding. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you could put these on the tables, wedding tables, with who's sitting at that.
Yes, that would be a good idea.
Oh, boom, good idea at this time in the morning. And you do get all of the stands. You're getting 5 of them. That works. You could have a wedding with 5 tables. Perfect. Also, you're getting your laser cut Happy Father's Day. You'll get 2 of those. 2 Merry Christmas. And 2 Happy Birthday, but they're a nice size too, you know, so they're not going to get lost.
No.
And it's £11.99 with a £3 saving, 309475. Next then, we've got our 7-day saver. Excellent. Yes, this is the plaque embellishment kit where you get your plaques. Now your plaques do have the holes drilled in, so you can hang them nice and easily. Then you've got our beautiful dancing ladies. They're so stylish, aren't they? Hang on, there's another one here. Oh, I wish I could do ballet. I started it far too late and I was rubbish at it. And then we've got this one here. We've also got a unicorn head. Look at that, that's really good fun, isn't it? A camper van. Cool. There's the beautiful dove. We've got a wheelbarrow, and again I can show you a few samples. Well, you can see the sample on here. This is our lovely little umbrella. You get an umbrella in this set. There you go. We'll like that little bit of glitter on there. You do get the butterflies as well in the kit.
And then some little hearts as well.
Some little hearts.
Tiny little hearts. Yeah.
Excellent. And then I love the crackle paste, just noticed that. And then also we've got our really rainbow stylish unicorn there. £15.99, £9 saving, 117520. Now we're going to have a look at the tree frame. I can go and grab it. Sorry. £9.99. Item number is 804343. Cool. And then we've got our sample here, which is really cool. There you go. It's beautiful. do give us a call, 01733602000, or check out on the website at hochanda.com. Now, we do have these. Pam, what are these used for?
To make your own stencils.
Ah, how do we go about doing that?
Well, if you've got dies.
Yeah.
So I've cut circles out of mine and made my own set, because circles are quite popular at the moment in card making, either to blend on the outside or in the middle. So you've got 2 stencils there.
See, that's good.
So what I've done is I've cut circles out of my mylar, and you can use the innie or the outie.
That's good. Now, the nice thing about the mylar is that it's thick enough so that you get sturdy stencils, but it's not so thick that your dies won't cut them.
No.
Yeah. 250 micron. You've got 5 sheets. They're huge sheets.
I think it's 60 centimetres by 30.
Okay, really huge sheets there. It's £11.99, £13 saving, 118305, 5 sheets in total, which is marvellous. Pam, are you okay to do your next demo?
Yes, I thought I would have a little play with some of the baubles.
Excellent.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you what I've been doing with mine. So that's that shape that you liked, but I've also put something on the back.
Cool.
And there is where I use the stencil.
Oh, that looks funky.
So again, I've laid them up. But you remember, if you're going to use it, you paint the backs as well, because you know, you could see both sides. And then the circle one, I've left it so that it's loose. But I've got them hanging all over. I have a tree thing, and I just change them round.
Yeah, and like you said, they do not have to be Christmassy at all.
Not at all, not at all. Right, so what I've done, I'm going to do something similar to this one. All I did is I drew round on a scrap, so little scraps of paper that you've got left that you don't want to throw away because you know they're just so lovely. And we all have a scrap box. We all have one. We just can't bear to part with little bits of paper that we... So use all them bits up. Cut on the inside of the pencil line, because I want it to be a little bit shorter, and cut around the shape. So the beauty of this then is, you know, it's going to be about the right shape as well. Okay. And this one's going to be my base. Now, if I look at that, it looks a bit like a light bulb, but I'm going to change its whole appearance by painting it and layering it up. So just using your chalk paints again, because they dry very, very quick. And we're going to give it a shabby chic feel, which seems to be still very popular with people.
I don't think it'll date, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I don't think it will. I'm just going to give that a quick blast with my heat gun, because I want that to be dry, so apologies.
No, that's all right. I was thinking with some of the more rounded ones, you know, you could put people's names on there. Have a little, almost like have a little family tree with the names on the balls, something a bit different.
There we go. You could stamp on them as well.
Sentiments.
You know, yeah. So now I'm going to attach my piece of paper to my, just check that it's the right. I need to trim a little bit off there, I think. Give the neck a little bit of... That's it. And just using your glues, just stick it on. Don't worry about the hole, we will poke that back through.
Yeah. How long have you been crafting for, Pam?
I think I've been crafting all my life in some way or form. I've got into card crafting after I'd finished doing a course at uni.
All right.
And I was sat at my computer and wanted to do something with it, so I did like digital crafting. And then I wanted to print them out into cards, and then I got into card crafting. And I've just worked for different craft companies and doing all the shows and demonstrating, and I just love it.
Good.
I mean, it's not really a job, is it?
Yeah, no, it's fun, isn't it? Yeah.
So I'm just going to blend. What have I done with my... There it is, sorry.
It's all good.
I need to blend a little bit of ink around the outside. So I'm just going to use my Distress Oxides.
What colour are you going for?
Walnut stain,
Nice.
my favourite.
Yeah.
It's my favourite in the ordinary distress
Is
inks
it?
as well.
Well,
yeah.
it's so useful, that colour.
Yes. It's, you know, I like the distress oxides because it's more chalky.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm quite into these at the moment. So just blend it all the way around. And then we're going to layer that on the top like that.
Oh, well, it's a bit different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
There you go. So I'm going to attach that on. I want it because I don't want it to move. I mean, you can have it so that it moves if you want to. It doesn't have to be fixed. Match your holes up.
Yeah.
And then I've got a little bit of lace and a bit of string. And I'm just going to pop them through the holes. She says, when you use a piece of lace that's thicker than your hole.
But I like that they come pre-drilled with the hole.
Absolutely, makes life a lot easier.
It does. I don't want to have to go to my other half because I won't get a drill out and say, can you drill through, please?
Yes, I think if I start to get my husband's drill out, I think he'd have a panic attack. You know, it's like if he went and touched my craft tools. What are you doing with that?
Oh my goodness, no way.
Yeah.
To be honest, my other half, he opens the door to my craft room, takes one look at the mess, shakes his head and just shuts the door.
Well, I tend to just keep the door shut, then he doesn't
Do
look.
you? Yeah, I leave it open because my cat likes to go in there.
All right.
Yeah. And get covered in glitter.
You have a glittery cat?
Yes, always.
Yes, my daughter's dog's with us at the moment because she's furloughed from work, so she
Right.
came home and she has a dog, and she tends to come in and Eleanor pops out, are you missing some paper? She's gone out
because
with
the dog's taking it?
taking it, anything.
Bless her.
So, you know, just have a play, get all your little scraps and match them up.
Yeah, oh, I like that one that you've also done
That
with...
one, yes, so that I laid, if you look, there's the long one.
Yeah.
And then the short pointy, like a pointy one.
That's
and
cool.
I just laid them up.
And what's the swizzly material?
That is, it's just twine white with wiring.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks really cool, that.
Yes, I think I got it from the garden centre.
Yeah. Oh, and at least we can go to those now, eh?
Yes.
Right, then I'll leave you to get set for the next demo again then, Pam.
Thank you.
And we've got some updates. Now, with our MDF envelopes, and you are getting 3 of them, 60% of the stock has gone. Once more, you're getting those 3 different designs, and the hinge is fantastic. It's so flexible. I don't know how they get it so fine when they're cutting the MDF designs, but they're brilliant. You've got your best wishes with some flowers on, and your to and from. There's the best wishes with the bees on, and to and from. And then there's the best wishes with your beautiful butterflies. And of course you could cover the butterflies with other things, doesn't matter. Very easy to put together. You've got the front and the back, obviously. And then you've got your lovely little heart designs here. But don't they look so pretty? And again, let me go back to this sample where there's been a little bit of lace added. Oh, our producer, Rianne, said it looks like a diary. You could keep your diary in there, couldn't you? Because there's space. Yeah, that's a really good idea. You could keep recipe cards safe, all sorts of different
Emma
things.
was saying she was going to put a journal in one.
What a good idea. What a good idea. And then have a look on the back. There's the best wishes, just highlighted a little bit with those beautiful butterflies. You've got a £6 saving then. You're getting all 3 of them for £9.99, 291191. Next then we have some Christmas balls. Hadn't really pointed to that one because that's kind of like a little, it's a scalloped one and it's almost like a little pine cone. You could draw some little lines across just to define it. If you are new, I know so many of you know that MDF takes so many mediums, but you can stamp and emboss onto them. Just use your inks, use your acrylic paints, throw a bit of glitter at it with some glue. You can just do all sorts. That's why I love MDF, because it's so forgiving. Now you are getting 50 pieces in total. Although, so you're getting more than what's here, basically. There you go. We've got all of these for £9.99. They're half price because you've got a £10 saving. 046911 is the item number. Then we've got our fabulous sleighs. You've got 3 of them, and you've got your large, your medium and your small. See, these could be dotted around the house. See, the large one could be on the dining table, maybe the medium one on your coffee table, and I don't know, maybe this one as a little bedside table. Why not? During Christmas, I like this. You could put your, you know, when you take your rings and your earrings off and stuff. You could have one side. Hey, say that again, Pam. Put your phone in there. Brilliant. Actually, that will sit perfectly in the small one. That's such a good idea. See, not just for sweet treats, although I do like the idea of sweet treats. It's got that nice laser cut illustration to it. You're getting the 3 sleighs, and then you're also getting your 3 large, 3 medium and 3 small of your, reindeer. A third of the stock has gone. £14.99. It's a very busy show, this. You've got a £10 saving, 570319. Next up then we have our stencils. 15 of them. 15. Shall I have a look at some on the bottom? Because I don't think we've really seen those. Let's pick these up. This is another one that's kind of like that Moroccan theme. We've got some more with our diamonds. But this one, hadn't seen this one. We've got lots of different stars. Our producer likes the stars there. And then we've got almost like brickwork, well, not, but, stitch detail, I call that. We've got some hexagons. Now, that would look good on the envelope box that's got the bees on, just to tie in the theme. And then we've got like a zigzag there. £14.99, but have you seen the price? This is so reasonable for all 15 of them. You're saving £30, making them pretty much £1 per stencil. £14.99, 903080. Next up then we've got the open book with the stand. 40% of the stock has gone. 40%. I love these. I love the stands. I haven't really shown the stands, but look how intricate and ornate they are. They're so pretty, aren't they? And you're getting enough to make 5 of them. 5 booklets, and then you also get 2 Happy Father sentiments, 2 of your Merry Christmas, and 2 of your Happy Birthday. Oh, I like that. Look, it's... I don't think we've got a Happy Mother's Day in this one. Okay, it's £11.99. Item number is 309475. Then this next one is a 7-day saver. You've got your plaque and embellishment kit. Shall I see if I can have a rummage, see if I can find something else? We've got lots of Diddy hearts. Tiny, teeny tiny. These are almost like bulrushes, these. Let's pick that up. Cool, isn't it? Little robin on a little twig. Oh, swans. Oh, they're grand. Ah, there you go. Look, you could pop them one way and then the other way. Doesn't that look so elegant? I really like that. So if you'd like this kit, it comes with your dancers, your plaques, there's an umbrella, there's a camper van. We do love a good camper van. And you've got a £9 saving on this collection. It's £15.99. Item number is 117520. Next then, we have got the family tree. Excellent. Here's the family tree with all the little Diddy hearts, and you've got that. It's a really nice big plaque actually. £9.99, 804343. Then we've also got these smaller family trees. There you go, and they've got the 3 kind of scalloped edge plaques, and you've got 3 of the little Diddy trees. Do you know what? You know, with that picture, with the trees, go with me, go with me, go with me. I can see 2 eyes where the birds are, and the little heart is a mouth. Can Molly see that? Now you've seen it, you won't be able to unsee it. You've got an £8 saving. It's £11.99, 154104. Then we've also got the sheet so that you can make your stencils, and it's your polymer mylar, 24 by 12 inches, 250 micron. You can make your own stencils, which is cool. And you've got 5 sheets in total, 118305. And Pam, I think, are you ready to go?
I am, yes. I was going to put together the large sleigh.
That sounds good to me.
But I've got one made up, I don't know if you are able to see.
Oh yeah, we've got it right at the front.
So I've made the little one.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, and what have you, is that just
made a
ribbon
little
at the
sack.
front?
Yeah, I've put some ribbon on. I made a little sack and put some sweets in.
Oh, cool. I really like that. I like that you've also edged it with a bit of gold.
Yes, it's just with your gilding waxes, just rub along the
Oh,
edge.
is that what it is?
Yes, I've painted it with acrylic paint and then just used a bit of gilding wax along the edge.
Cool.
So it's just to show how
you can decorate it.
quickly you can decorate it. I'll just pop that one out of the way. And so the big one, I thought I'd show you how easy it is to put this one together.
Yeah.
So if you're not sure where the slots are going to go, it's just like a little jigsaw. You can see the different sizes, so you've got to manoeuvre them about, and
You'll
then
see.
you'll find where they are. Lay one piece flat and just slot the other one in. A little tap with the hammer.
Yeah.
You can just push them in.
Yeah, but it's nice. I think once you hammer them in, you know they're going to be really
Yes.
sturdy.
Yes.
Because I don't always have a lot of strength to just push them in.
No, me neither, to be honest. There we go.
There you go.
Don't tap too hard because we don't want to break the edges.
Yeah.
And just put the last piece in there. There we go. I'll tap them all down a bit better once I've got this piece in.
Yeah.
You'll know when they're in right because they're all flush.
Yes. Excellent.
So just match up the little slots.
Once it's all together, do you like to paint over the slot areas as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'll just paint over it all. I mean, on that one that I've got, the sample I've got there, you can still see where it joins, but I quite like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if you wanted to cover them up, then, you know, by all means, cover them up as well.
The other thing you could use on them, of course, is your decoupage papers and rice papers. I haven't said that
Anything.
one yet.
Or
yeah.
even material.
Good point, yeah.
Yeah, you could use material. Get the right way. I'm sure Terry's shouting at the TV, what you doing?
Here's a question for you. I don't know if you know the answer, but if the owner's name is Terry, why is it Ross Paper? Do you know?
It's Terry Ross.
Oh, it's Terry Ross. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so it's his surname.
Ah, okay.
And he does the Ross Papercraft shows. I mean, a lot of people know him from different shows.
Oh, I'd like to meet him. I don't think we've met.
I shall tell him.
Well, he's probably watching.
Yeah.
So, Terry, hopefully we'll meet one day when the shows are up and running.
Yes,
And
he
they're
does
up and
them all
running.
over the country.
Yeah.
But obviously everything's
I know.
stopped at the moment.
Just to let you know at home that we are 70% of the stock gone on our fabulous envelopes. Again, I'll just show you the designs. You have got your flowers. Your flowers, again with the best wishes. You've got your bees. And then you've also got your butterflies. What is it sometimes? I nearly went to say moths, and I'm like, no, that's definitely not right. Plus, you're getting all the pieces to pop together, and your lovely little locking key, which is really sweet. And let's show you another sample. Let's bring this one in. Oh yeah, there's that nice little key. Brilliant stuff. And then we'll open it up. And then there is the best wishes with your bees on this time, and it's really nice to what's the word, to highlight it there. But as I said, we are 70% of the stock gone. Details are on screen. Back to you, Pam.
Sorry, making a lot of noise. But the sound guys are going, oh,
don't worry, don't worry.
So there's my sleigh,
Yep.
and the reindeers, you just slot them into
like their little base that they've got,
so that they can stand up.
Nice.
So, and just put all three if you wish.
Yes.
All I did with mine is I stuck some decorative ribbon just to the inside there and wrapped it round. But you could wrap it round all three. You could put bells on, anything you wish.
Now, some of you know at home that I am an absolute Christmas nutter, and Molly just said we didn't know that at all. And because I've just had an idea when you said you could put them all in a row, is you should look on my Facebook page for what we do at Christmas, because we hang a massive sleigh that's meant to be outside from the ceiling. But what we also do is we've got the smaller ones like you've got there.
Yes.
We hang them, you know, from the curtain pole. We hang them from that as like they're flying in front of the window. So you could do that with that if you fancied.
Definitely could.
Yeah,
yes.
there you go. And Molly said, how big is your house to have it? It's not my house, it's my parents' house. I just live in a little shed. Right, here's the website so you can take a look at all the kits that we've got on the show. Don't forget those stencils, because they are such good value. I mean, you're saving £30. If you do want to make your own stencils, you've got those 5 sheets of Mylar. There's our fabulous tree. I want to say it's the Tree of Life. It just reminds me of that. Then you've got your 7-day saver, which has got a fabulous, the booklets, I should say, that's got a fabulous 5-star review. You're getting all 5 of those, which is jolly marvellous. Right, so Pam, we've got about 10 minutes left for the last one.
Okay, right, so this is your 7-day saver.
Yeah.
And this is what I did with mine.
Oh, gorgeous. If you hold it there, perfect. Nice.
So I'm going to do something similar, but not the same.
Okay. Oh, and this is your with this 7-day saver, just so you know
Yes.
at home.
Yeah. So what I've done is I've painted it with a white paint first, so that it soaks all the paint in. So I'm not using, you know, I'm not having to get my paint soaked, so I don't have to do it twice. Now, thank you, Emma, for lending me a bit of paint, because I left my dark paint at home.
Ah, because everybody knows everybody, don't they? It's lovely.
I think you do. You either see people at shows,
Yeah,
or
it's like the craft circuit.
Yeah, and obviously I'm from up north as well.
Yeah.
And not as far as Emma, she's a little bit further up.
Yeah.
So it's nice. We're having a northern invasion this morning.
It's all good. I have to say, that is a beautifully rich colour.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Emma. And you know, the awful thing is you're not actually going to be able to see much of it. I'm going to do a crackle effect.
Oh, I love that. That's one of my favourite effects.
Yeah, it's just to show all the things you can throw at the MDF. So I needed a dark base,
Okay.
and as I said, I'd left my black paint at home.
Just to let you know for you at home that the phone lines are extremely busy at the moment. We will endeavour to get to you as soon as we can, but the fastest way to order is online at hochanda.com. Do check out, because it's been a supremely busy show. We love our MDF. What was it, an acrylic there you've used?
It's just an acrylic paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I need it to be dry to put the next layer on.
Okay, not a problem. Shouldn't take too long to dry, I imagine. There you go.
Okay, and now I'm going to put a chalk paint on top.
So you're kind of doing a bit of light and dark?
Yes, because I want the dark to come through when it crackles.
Yeah, nice. I love crackle paste, or paint, whichever. I love it.
So I'm just putting a chalk paint on the top. I probably should have dried that a bit more, but I'd probably add to the effect, to be honest.
I reckon it will. And with you, is it a crackle paint or paste you're using?
I'm going to use a crackle. It's a crackle.
It's a glaze, is it?
Varnish. It's called.
Right.
It's from Pentart.
Oh,
I know you sell it
Leonie
here.
had that the other
I
day.
bought it from here. I know you sell it because I bought it. It is very nice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
So I'm just going to give that a quick blast again with my heat tool.
Okay, that's all good. Yeah, it was a great show the other day. Is it that with the... Is it that the thicker you put the crackle on, the bigger the cracks?
I think it depends on which one you use. Some of them don't like to be heated, and they don't crack. You get big cracks instead of little cracks.
Yeah.
This one is quite good.
Oh, nice, nice. Still very busy out there, phone lines. So if you can, order online at hochanda.com. All right, so Rianne's telling me that you're getting over 60 pieces in the embellishment kits where you're getting those plaques from that Pam's using. That is a lot of pieces.
So I just need a clean brush. Don't want to... So it's a two-part. You put part one on first.
Okay. Got about 4 minutes, Pam.
Yep, that's fine. Because this one likes to be... This one can be heated, so we're all right. Pop this on. You can be quite thick if you want to.
Yeah.
That purple's still coming through.
Don't worry. I quite like the effect, to be honest.
Yes.
It's going to look really cool.
Okay. And we're just going to heat that again.
Right. And if you do want that embellishment kit, it's on screen. £15.99. You've got that £9 saving. 117520 is your item number. Over 60 pieces in that kit. I mean, that's a lot to play with. You've got plaques, hearts, ballerinas, butterflies. There's swans in there. Nice. And, right, is this the magic?
Well, when we dry it, that's when you get the magic.
Okay.
So if I just pop this over the top. And hopefully we see the magic.
Right, let's see what happens with this.
So can you see the cracking coming through?
1 second, I'm just having a little look. Oh yes, it's starting. Ah, that's so cool.
So all your paste,
yeah,
your glue, you know, your crackle effects, your glazes, the MDF will take all of them.
That's what's so good about MDF, you know, it's so forgiving. I don't know what it is I love about crackle paste so much, but it just looks so like gnarly and really interesting. It's like cracked paint. Oh, you can really see that come through, especially on the purple bit, actually.
Yeah, and that purple actually coming through with a happy accident.
Yeah,
it looks
that's
lovely.
Great.
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, very nice.
Right, so that'll carry on drying, but what I want to do next is I'm going to add the wheelbarrow. And I'm going to use Distress Stain, just because it's a nice, quick...
Yeah. This would be a nice plaque for the garden, wouldn't it?
It would, yes, yes. And as long as you've varnished the back, you should be able to go outside. And I'm going to attach that using...
You just said, Pam, so can we put our MDF outside?
As long as you varnish them, you know, put an outdoor varnish on,
yeah,
you can put it outside because you seal it.
That's good, okay.
But if you don't, it will, you know, if you don't put a varnish on it, then it will be damaged by rain.
Yeah.
And we do get a lot of rain, don't we? I know it's a lovely day today. It's going to be lovely for the next couple of days, I do believe.
Bit of sunbathing, I think.
I'm just going to pop that at an angle,
okay,
like so. And then I've just got some flowers. And with the wires, I like to curl the wires, just wrap them round your pokey tool. And just pop them onto your...
Oh, a little flower wheelbarrow.
Yes, I thought we could do that. Just pop them around. I'm also going to put some of the butterflies on.
Okay, we've got about a minute, Pam.
Yeah, that's okay. So the butterflies, now you can paint them and just attach them around, and the little hearts, we're just going to have them scattered about.
Okay.
And the butterflies are all, you know, they get a few different shapes. They're not all the same butterfly.
No. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks, Pam.
You're welcome.
Yay! Last demo fitted in. So if you'd like to go for the kit, shall I show you some samples just while I'm giving details, because there's some you haven't seen. We've got our lovely little caravan. These swans are amazing. So it's $15.99, £9 saving, and your item number is 117520. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Pam. Give us a little wave goodbye.
Bye.
There you go. We'll see you again. Are you on again later?
I'm not on again today.
Not
don't know when I'm on next.
But we'll see you very soon, Pam.
Hopefully.
Excellent. So you can call us on the usual number, or of course you can check out on the website at hochanda.com. Right, we've got Double Trouble coming up next. It's Bev and Leonie. Indeed, we have got Be Crafty Doodle Art Houses, followed by Rowan Dean Embroidery. So we've got Katrina in the building. And after that, it's our Clever Prince One Day special with Emma Blake.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Hochanda News! We're excited to announce that from the 1st of July, our broadcast hours on Freeview will be extended to 10 p.m. each day. We know that many of you have been missing our live shows in the evenings, and we look forward to having you with us once again.
Hi, I'm Anna and I'm a founder of Craftbox UK. Craftbox is a box full of craft supplies that we send to our customers monthly. All products are placed in a beautiful, sturdy box which is ribbon tied, and we hope that by receiving this box you will feel like it's Christmas every month. Make sure you don't miss the Craftbox shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Ali Reeve. I'm from the company Stamps Away. Stamps Away is a family-run company with my husband and I. We create all things crafty, especially with a passion for mixed media. At Stamps Away we create a lot of MDF products because we have laser cutters and router cutters. We also create our own stencils and masks. We try and make everything we can in-house so that you've got all the materials you need to create your projects. If you're watching a show with me on Hochanda, you'll expect to see lots of different techniques, lots of ways of using the products that we produce, and it's all very much mixed media, so pretty much anything goes. So I hope you won't miss the shows on Hochanda with Stamps Away.
If you love cake and you love to bake, we've got something you're going to enjoy. Here at Hochanda's Crafty Kitchen, we'll be introducing you to brand new guest demonstrators from the world of baking and cake decorating, who will be on hand to inspire you with sugar flour making techniques, food flavouring ideas, baking kits in a bottle, and as well as showcasing some very fashionable kitchen aprons. Watch out for brand new products, some very bespoke to the baking world, but others you can utilise within the world of craft, which will allow you more flexibility between the different mediums. Intrigued? Well, set your temperatures, set your timers, and tune in every fortnight to see what's in the oven on the Crafty Kitchen.
Hi, we're the team from Daisy Bee Stamps. My name's Nina, this is Josie, and this is my dad Roy. And we design and manufacture our very own polymer stamps. So 3 years ago, we decided to embark on turning our own designs into polymer stamps. We're really excited about where this is going to take us in the future and how we can evolve those designs and keep bringing you something that's just so different. So we wanted to add an extra element to our stamp collection, and this was down to Josie using her iPad and hand drawing the amazing sentiments that we now have in our collection. All our designs complement each other so that you can use them again and again to create something new. So make sure you don't miss the Daisy Bee shows on Hochanda.
To have your company. Guess what? Our Bev is in the building. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Bev. We're looking at you.
Oh, sorry. I don't know where to look.
I know. It's all right. We won't be able to spin the screen round for you, but it's so nice to have you back. We haven't seen your lovely face since, I nearly said since Tuesday. No, that's wrong. Since March.
March.
My
I know.
God.
No, so me and Sam have been sending in VTs for shows and doing all this sort of thing, but the time had come.
Yes. Yeah.
For me to come back.
To come back.
Yes.
And you have come back with a splash. These are ace.
Thanks, mate.
Absolutely cool. Absolutely brand new. Now, so the story behind these.
Yeah.
How did these come about, Bev?
Well, I will tell you, my lovely Leonie. Right, now, in fairness, during recent times, shall we say, my crafty mojo has actually been boosted. Because I've had more time to concentrate on it. It's not necessarily having more time, but more having uninterrupted time, I think.
Yeah.
My crafty mojo was going really well. My design mojo, on the other hand, was just, it had a bit of a blip. So I went on to my Be Crafty Stamps group.
Yeah.
And I said, hello, my lovelies. What would you like next?
Help me.
At which point, there was a resounding, I want houses, but in the doodly art style. And in fairness, as soon as they said that, they just came to me.
Fabulous.
It's almost like it was just that catalyst for me to go.
Yeah.
And so this is what everybody asked for, so...
Perfect. Yeah. Absolutely got it. And they are well cool. I
Thank
really
you.
like these now. I'll have to do this so I can actually get hold, because otherwise I can't reach. I'm going to spin. I won't spin them all around, but I'm going to spin one round so you can see. I love them because, yeah, that wonderful doodly images. I love that you've got all these little extras. So you've got the picket fence, but it's only a bit of it, so you build it up. The wonderful little path. You've got the gorgeous little trees, the clouds. There's so much, and of course the wonderful houses. These are so cool, so cool. And it's the kind of thing you can build up scenes. You can do so much with, can't you, Bev? They're amazing.
This is the thing. I mean, I've done a 12 by 12 where I've used 3. Mum's done a layout where she's used a couple.
Yeah.
But like you say, you could mask them and put them in different orders as well and mix up the accessories. Because like you say, I'm just looking now, there's like little hangers and there's picket fences, but there's also like hanging lanterns that you can put on the side of the houses.
Yes.
So you can really mix that up and join them together in whichever way you choose.
I love them. Do you know what? They are flying out the door. I'll show you samples. Because already 10% of the stock has gone. Now, we have got... They're not small at all. They're
regular.
Regular. These are regular.
Regular.
They're beautiful. And look, when you look at this, you can easily. I mean, that is so simple. The way that's been done, it's so simple to cut that out and do your decoupage elements and things.
Yeah,
you know, they're fabulous for that.
And this is the thing. They are doodly as well. So they are. What's the word? Organic in their construction. So, for example, when I'm cutting out, if I'm cutting them out to layer up, I do lock bits off if it's difficult to cut out. I can't lie.
Yeah,
so you can layer them off whichever you like.
It's like, am I going to cut that out? No, I'm going to chop it
No,
off.
just cut it off. Nobody knows. It's fine.
I'll do exactly the same. If I don't like it, chop it off. It's easily done when you're doing card making and stamping. Love it. And of course, you've got loads of little extras. So the beautiful little hearts in the background there, that is so cute. And weather vane. We did. Our Meg looked it up because we couldn't remember. All we could think of was weathercocks, and there isn't a cockerel on the top of that one. There goes Bev. Yeah, well, actually, Bev.
She actually said it.
Meg said it the other way round. She said cockerel weather.
Sometimes it can be cockerel weather.
Yeah,
it can.
It's a chilly cockerel day. Right, cockerel weather. Anyway, if you would love these are absolutely flying. I love it. I really like these. I like that as well. When people were, they're basically been in lockdown, all confined to our own homes, it's like, can we have some lovely houses?
Yeah, thanks, mate. I think it's nice in a way, isn't it? It proves, have not had enough of my house, because I would like some houses. There we go.
I want some houses, but all doodly and fabulous. I think it's lovely. Really, really like these. You've got 40 stamps in total. They're fantastic, and the value for money is amazing. You're saving £5 here. It is all those lovely extra doodly elements that you get in each one, and that's why when you get the whole collection, you mix and match them. You're creating so many looks. The packaging's ace because it's going to inspire how to colour these in, and it's got that wonderful whimsical way of actually colouring them in as well. Oh, I love the daisy chains as well. That's well cute. So you got a daisy chain. Oh, look at that pretty. Almost a quarter of the stock has gone. Right, they're flying. 630927 is your item number. So there's your regular size. We've then got extra large. And these are again fabulous. I will just do this and give one of them a spin, because look at that. Boom, they're well cool.
They're well cool. And with the regulars, the packaging, it is about the same size, but with the XLs, the stamps are bigger than the packaging picture.
It's huge. I mean, if I put my hand up, look, they're definitely the size of my hand. It's amazing. And you've still got, so you've got loads of little elements in there. You've got the, of course, you've got all the little embellishments as well. Oh, I love these. They're so quirky and cool. Let me just spin another one round for you. I won't do them all just because. But look, I love seeing the stamps. Oh, there's so many elements. And it's really cool to colour them in really funky. You could make, I mean, these will make brilliant shape cards, won't they?
Oh, definitely. And that's the thing, like you say, with the big ones, you could use them as a shape cards. But funnily enough, Louise Sims, I was talking to Louise Sims this morning, and she was saying they'd make really nice pillows, like if you used decorated pillows.
Nice
and you could either
idea.
embroider them or applique.
Yeah, that look beautiful. I must admit,
she's a smart cookie.
Yeah, she's a smart cookie. There's a lot of smart, crafty cookies around, isn't there?
There is indeed.
There's some cracking smart cookies. Aren't they gorgeous? See, I've got, because we had the Happy Planner show, I'm now a little bit obsessed with Happy Plannering. And these are beautiful for it, because you could literally just be stamping little elements, all the little accessories. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at this. See, even just stamp and emboss, not even adding any colour, but then all the colour. That is just so happy. And I love the little hearts on the top there. Look at this. Look at that. That is, now that's a canvas, but that could be an art journal cover. That could be, if you are doing your planners, that could be a planner cover. Really, really. And I think they suit planners because they're the homes.
Yeah, definitely.
So I really do. Really
but I think
love
as
these.
well, because of your planning, if you were doing, for example, your months, because you've got the little trees as well, you could put the trees in on round your days and stuff like that. Because my mum does journally planning things.
Yeah.
And she uses the trees and the fence sort of to create your borders.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm doing all this.
No, that's good. We like it. You're back.
It's all about
You're back, and it's great. It looks like you've been watching loads of martial art videos.
Oh yeah, tell you.
Boom.
I am a professional.
Cheeky black belt while they're off. Now, 60% of the stock has gone. You do need to check your baskets out. There's so many different little elements on these. The houses themselves are just adorable. Please, please do not miss out. 2 payments. Overdose, spin round again. Pew! 2 payments, £26.53. You're saving a massive £10.90 if you're a Freedom member. It is a why not deal. You're saving £10.90 as Freedom member, but you only pay £6.97 to join Freedom. It is a bargain, so please make sure you do that. 091838. And of course, Freedom members, you don't pay any postage either. It's definitely the way to shop if you're buying from the Hochanda, which you will be doing at that price, I'm sure. And these are cool, brand new. 091838. Now, next, we've got more newbies, and these are your new Dinkables, and yeah, these are cool. If you have been collecting your Dinkables and you want to be checking your baskets out on these, Dinkables are ace, because obviously you're building up full scenes with these, or you can just take little elements.
Just take those little bits out, and I have to say, the Dinkables, sort of, they came to Mum as I did the houses, and it all just sort of worked together.
Yeah.
And we haven't done a new Dinkable set for a little while.
Oh, good.
And I was like, oh, I do loves me a Dinkable, Leonie.
Yeah, I
do.
love a little Dinkable. And I think now, I mean, you've got that many different patterns in your collection. It must have been like, oh, what am I doing next?
That's why I leave it to Mother.
Yep, I
Mother,
don't think about it.
that's your job.
Hey, she's come up with some cracker ones.
She
That
has.
one there, the little swishers, and that I really like. That's made that one. I right like that one. That's my fave in this one. I think that's lush. I mean, they're all wonderful, but that's my favourites. You can only have, well, one-ish. The first one, yeah, you could absolutely use that as a vine, couldn't you?
Yeah, and this is the thing. And all of our inkables, so the inkables, the Dinkables, the texture discs, all that sort of nonsense, they are made from 350 micron mylar, so it's really dense.
Yeah.
And what that means is, if you are using texture paste, you get brilliant dimension. It means you can emboss them on your die cutting machines.
Yeah.
Like you would, so you just fold the sandwich as you would for a brass template, and you put it through it, and they emboss beautifully as well.
Yeah.
So what it means is, although it is just a small template, you've got this massive amount of scope of things you can do with it, which is important.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is.
Of course it is. Yeah, I really like them. They're brilliant. She's done a right good job. Mother, £9.99. You've got 8 wonderful brand new Dinkables to add to your collection. Please, again, pop those in your basket. If you're brand new to Hochanda and you're thinking, Dinkables, what is this? You can shop by brand. Have a look at the website for the other designs. There's a lot of designs now that the girls have brought us, so do please check the website out and shop by brand if you've missed out on any of those. 802780 now. The extra large stamps. You're having a laugh. Oh, the limited stock already. Good grief. OK, that means less than 10% remaining, only 11 minutes into the show and already limited stock. They're absolutely going to sell it. This is when, you know, when you're doing your demos and you go, I'm so pleased I didn't do that. Because it's like, oh, I've just spent
Well, I was saying to
hour.
you, wasn't I? I was like, do I do the big one or whatever? Yeah.
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 Oh, so imagine if you'd coloured in and cut out. Oh, that's when you get that little twitch, innit?
I made Mum cut out the big one, so it's fine.
Poor mother. They're going to sell out. However, you've still, I mean, the regular ones equally beautiful, but you do need to be checking your baskets out. 091838. Check out the website. There's loads of fantastic goodies on the website as well. Loads of extras. Please, please do shop by brand as well, because Be Crafty, of course, have been going for ages and has brought and have brought us so many beautiful designs. The extra large ones have now sold out. They've gone. That is in like the first 12 minutes of the show.
Gone.
Gone, mate. They've
That's
gone.
it.
They're gone. That is phenomenal. Yeah,
Thank
you've got
you
your
very
regulars,
much.
but I'm not surprised. They're well cool. Now, please do check out the MDF and things as well, because of course you can make some wonderful gifts with all of that. And look at all the Dinkables. See,
So
they're
many
the ones.
Dinkables.
There's tons, isn't there? Tons. OK, please again check your baskets out. But our bevy's in the building. All the buzz. Up to you.
I feel. I've got to be honest. Feeling a bit nervous.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you feel like a newbie?
I'm not quite as bad as a newbie. My very, very first morning, years ago now, I was stood outside a certain chain hotel crying, going, oh God, dude.
And look at you now, love.
I did, it's fine.
Isn't it funny? It's like all of a sudden now we become like, meh, meh, meh.
That's just because we forget.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm gonna do something now.
Go for it, mate.
You. There we
Over
go.
to you.
Okay, so I'm going to sort of recreate this card. This is one of the samples I made. And again, going from the people we talk to online who are in our groups, this is the one they wanted to see demoed. So I am going to do a sort of similar thing, but I'm going to use a different house. I'm going to use Rainbow View. Okay, but first of all, we need to get the background down. Now, I used spray inks to create this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tissue paper down, because your spray inks cast, and they cast far. Now, generally, it doesn't really bother me too much, but if you put some tissue paper, handmade paper down, what that means is you're creating some fantastic tissue paper to use for your journaling later, and it also contains the cast off, you know, and someone else does have to craft here today. So we're going to go with that first. So I've got my piece of white card. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a quick mist with some water, and that's going to allow my spray inks to just carry on. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go with, oh, that's the one that doesn't work. I'm going to go on with my lemon zest dilutions, and then
oh, I'm liking these. The dilutions are a bit nice, aren't they?
They're lovely. I'm umming and ahhing about adding in one of my shimmers, but I don't know whether that will just overcook it. So, and then I'm going to add in a little bit of mushy peas.
Oh, lovely.
I actually don't like mushy peas.
You don't like mushy peas?
I don't like mushy peas.
Oh,
my mother loves mushy peas.
What do you have with your chips?
Curry sauce.
Oh, Hobbs. Yeah, strong.
See, you won't ban me from the north because I did say curry sauce.
Curry sauce and
curry
a chip
sauce.
butter. Curry sauce and gravy.
Lovely. Well, bear in mind, I did grow up on the west coast of Scotland, so, you know.
Deep fried gravy, that wasn't me.
And then there you can get chips and curry sauce from the chips and gravy from the Chinese, and it's a different sort of gravy.
Yeah.
Lovely. Anyway, that's not relevant.
Gravy.
So what we're doing is we're just going to dry this off, and then we're going to use our white dilution spray to create a little bit more. So you can see on here, I've sort of got a mix of texture, because we've got here where the ink has sort of pooled and all swirled together, and then we've got this bit where it's a bit more sparse. And I like that. I like when it's a sort of varied sort of look to it.
I love that movement as well, like where it's all whoosh round.
It's all fluid, yeah. It's really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly grab some mandalas. Now, these are on the website. I think they're in a bundle and they're in a pick and mix, so you can pick whichever way you want.
Cool. And no, you will find them on the website. We're getting them added to the show, though, so you will be able to see them as part of the show lineup.
Bless her. I only told Meg this morning. You know,
She's
it's
on
not
it.
Meg's fault.
She's on it.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll find those. I love these, Bev. The mandalas are gorgeous.
They're so
aren't
cute.
they?
And again, because they're the 350 micron mylar as well, so if you want to emboss them or use texture paste through them, you get the really good dimension. Right, so I'm just going to use my white dilutions ink spray. Now, if you're using, just a quick top tip, if you're using your shimmer or your white, for a start, you store them on their side so that the sediment doesn't settle at the bottom. And when you're waking them up, you swirl. You don't shake.
Right, because that goes up the
you don't want to get...
Yeah.
Sorry, the action was done and I couldn't retract it. Right, so then we're just going to spritz on through there. We're not completely covering it because we still want that colour.
Yeah.
But we just want that little bit.
That's lush, isn't it?
That's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
I like the blobs of white as well.
So what I'll do with those now, you see, is I'll just find a page in my journal that I've already started and then just sandwich them in.
Superb.
So I don't lose the ink, as it were.
Yeah. So you clean it in the page.
Yeah, so, and this is why, when I do share journal pages and people are like, oh, how did you start that? No idea. Not a clue, because by the time I get to them, they're actually half done already.
Yeah, same.
So
yeah,
it's
just
one of those, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll just go on here, and then we're going to start getting our cutouts and start colouring them in.
Beautiful.
Now, the brilliant thing with these houses, it's like you say, I've done that one where it's just white heat emboss on craft. You don't have to colour them in, you don't have to do loads with it or anything like that. But the nice thing is, you can.
Yes.
So I will stamp one for you, but I have got some cut out. Look at me, check the organisation. You can tell I haven't been here a while. I've got regular size cutouts and my XL size cutouts. I can't see them being used now.
No, mate. No,
and to be fair, Mother cut out the big ones and even did the edges because apparently I can't be trusted. to do the edges.
See, ain't it good though? Ain't it good when someone says you can't be trusted and does it themselves?
And does it for you. It's like there's no incentive to make me trustworthy now.
Exactly. You've learnt a good lesson there in life.
Exactly. So I'm going to get my little rainbow view. Now, one of the things I have to say, nobody tells you when you start designing your own range of products is coming up with the names.
Yes.
Coming up with names for things. Honestly, it's like, what do I do? So these were all named by Sam. Okay, so we've got the birdhouse in Sky Terrace, Rainbow View and Villa Rose. Mum, on the other hand, calls them something else. It's like playing a certain game you play where you try to sink someone's sea voyaging thing. Because she calls that R1, because it's regular one and it's only got one panel.
Yeah.
That's R2, because it's got two
panels.
and that's R3. And the big ones were B1, B2 and B3.
Amazing.
And whatever. And I was like, it's like you're playing...
That makes life just a tad bit harder, doesn't it? And the other one, what does she call the last one then?
I think she does. I think she calls that the fairy house because she thought it was more fairies than bird.
Fabulous. I love it.
Basically, she's just mother, isn't she?
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I don't care what you say. This is what I'm calling it.
But at least she's cutting them out for you. And
She didn't do any of the
inking.
little ones.
Oh.
I was left to do them.
Oh, mother.
Start singing in a minute. Oh, but no one. Right.
We've been singing this morning, haven't we, Bev?
Yeah, that's just us stood in the foyer, though, isn't it? Right, OK, so I'm going to stamp up Rainbow View. Now, in fairness, Rainbow View actually even has a third name. Like I say, Mum calls it R3, because it has the 3 fascias. But Sam calls it, this is the long version, the sugar-coated chocolate house.
Fabulous, wow.
Lots of sugar-coated chocolates are available.
That wouldn't have even fit on your packaging.
You know. So you can see when you stamp, you get all the little extra doodly bits. You get, you know, all that detail is in there. Because in fairness, if you couldn't, there wouldn't be much point me doing it.
Absolutely.
So you do get all that detail in there. And I love this house. It's absolutely fun.
I really like it.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour in one that I have already cut out. And funnily enough, this one I actually haven't cut off the little thingy.
Oh wow!
At the side. Isn't that good?
Yeah, there you can tell that's a TV one.
Thank you very much. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my ink tents, I think, and I'm going to get out a few of the accessories as well, and we'll start painting. And then when I've been going on for ages, you can do a little, you can do one of your little doobly touch-up thingies. Yeah.
I'll let you have a little play, and then
I'll do my doobly-doo. We'll do a little bit first, and then you can do your doobry.
Yeah. Cheeky bit of doobly-doo.
Doobly-doobry. Okay, so like you say, with these, you know, you can obviously go in with your alcohol markers, your paints, your ink tents as I'm using, you know, even your Dilutions paints. They're wicked for stuff like this, especially now they've got the new flippy top things. They're easier, but you can go quite quickly. You can really take your time over it. I mean, some of them, sorry, I'm just going to quickly divert.
Oh, I love that.
So, for example, on this 12 by 12, sorry, my lovely, I did a thingy. I've stamped on book pages and then painted them.
Oh, that looks so
So
cool.
it just gives you another look that you can do.
I love that.
And that's the thing. I know it's really cute. This is the one that Lou thought I'd made, I'd done on fabric.
Oh, really?
And it was like, dude, I can't do soft crafts. I love soft. I can't do them.
Yeah.
Sewing machines hate me.
I bet though, I mean, that would look absolutely amazing on fabric, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd look amazing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So, and in fairness, this is why, I mean, I will say, I haven't said it in ages because we haven't been here, so, you know, we do always say, show us the things you make. We want to see, and we really do.
Yeah.
But I will say, I do have a little special place in my heart for people that do things with our stamps on fabric, because I can't.
Yes.
I lack the capacity, to be honest.
And I'll tell you what, do
if you've done something
email
on fabric, show me.
Yeah, yeah. Email in studio@hochanda.com. We will be able to see your emails and share it with obviously the full online team, on our team. And we do genuinely love seeing what you've been creating. So if you've any big crafty goodies, then email those in. We've had an email from Lynette actually. Good morning, Lynette.
Lynette,
She
Jasper.
said, Bev, it's so good to see you back on telly.
The Jasper.
Is it the Jasper?
It's the Jasper.
Oh, It is. And she says the Bevers. Oh, cute.
She's taken to calling me Bevers all the time. You're right, Bevers. I don't know where it's come from.
I like it.
It's
So she's
nice.
the Jasper. You're the Bevers.
Yeah.
Oh, are you, Lynette? And she says congratulations on the new launch.
Bless her. Thank you, darling. Aw. It's nice.
It is nice. Oh, Lynette. That's looking cool already.
And this is the thing, I think it's perfectly plain to see. I don't over concentrate on it. It's just a little wash it in, and if it looks like it's too strong a line, just add a bit more water. Wash it out.
Yeah. Now we've had another email. Is it Michelle? So Michelle says, go on, read that out again. She says, I just wanted to say, watching Bev crafting with the fun and laughs from Leonie really makes me want to craft. She'd lost her mojo, but we're making it so fun. She wants to play. That's lovely. Thank you very much indeed.
And that's it.
Yeah, job done.
Honestly, we are happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it is fun. And I think at the moment is especially you can have so much on your mind and you're like, I just can't process this. But like I always say, and this is something I've stuck by for years, if you are struggling, grab a tag and just start doing something on it. You don't have to like it.
Yeah.
But start making something, because everything else will follow.
Yeah. And it's quite nice, like literally with these, grab a tag and then just stamp, just literally stamp.
Yeah.
Just don't bother colouring in, don't do any of that. And it's even, I quite like with these stamps, you don't even need to stamp the whole thing on it. Like you can just imagine just parts of the little house and then a few clouds. And if you've got loads of tags cut out, do loads of them and just see what occurs. And it's one of those snowball effects, isn't it? You do one and then it just rolls, doesn't it? And then all of a sudden your brain kicks in. That's what happens with prepping sometimes.
It does. And then you end up like us and you've got 300 tags and you've got no idea what you're going to do with them.
And you haven't got one finished sample.
But you've had fun crafting, and that's the point.
Yeah. Or you've just done a background. Yeah. You know, that happens. That's looking lovely, Bev.
That does happen a lot. So.
That's good. Right, shall I do my thing?
You go and do your thingy, and I'll carry on.
I'll do my thing.
Do your thing.
Now, please check the website out. It is hochanda.com. You will see the beautiful mandala stencils on the website. Remember, these are super thick and gorgeous. And the details. I mean, look at these. They are lovely, aren't they? Now, what I love about these as well, you've got the outside, so you can do your space, so you can colour the space underneath the mandala and then lay the mandala on top. You've got it, just having that outside edge gives you so many extra techniques. Really like them. Now, if you do want to get hold of those, it's up to you what you're choosing. You've got choose any three, and it's only £11.99. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so half of the stock has gone. I can twiddle them round now because they're here. So look at these. Look at all the detail. Beautiful quality stamps. I love it. You've got so many extras. Like, look at this one. So you've got that chimney, but you might want to change it to that chimney, or you might want quite a few chimneys because it's a big house. I like how you've got the lovely little flagpole. See, you could have that. You could have a fabulous rainbow flag. There's the trees. There's all the lovely vines as well. So they've all got different vines, or some of them have got vines, some haven't. But their vines are just gorgeous. So that's your Villa Rosa, or number 2, R2. I've got it right now. R2.
You have, man.
R2. Yeah, R2, R2. What was it? Yeah, R2D. And your next one, Rainbow View. R3. With this one, you've got your lovely stars, you've got the hearts. I love all the little twiddly bits. Again, a different chimney, which is you've got the chimney. Oh, I tell you, it's just music in my head. And then you've got the beautiful little trees. And see, when you're looking at these, if you're thinking planners, yep, the trees would go so well in the planners, and all the little extra doodly bits would go fabulous. The small ones particularly, but I'm going to have to, I've got my planner in the other room. Love that. Absolutely gorgeous. The next one, how cute is this? This is, see, we're calling it weather vane, or it's a bird house or it's a fairy house. I love it. I mean, you've got so many lovely... See, I think that's a hobbit house myself. Round door. Round door, see, hobbit houses. Love this. Me and Paula could live there.
Well, I didn't like to say, but yeah.
Hobbit house. You've got the beautiful little birdhouse. You've got the lovely little clouds. Really cool. And then last but by no means least, R1. Which, look at that. That looks rather stately, doesn't it? Look at the windows, darling. You've got the clouds again, the bigger heart. The trees, now with the whole collection, the trees are different sizes, different shapes. So when you've got the whole set, it means you've got so many different variations. I love these. The whole collection for just $34.96. See, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? It's just such a good price when you're getting so many incredible stamps. It's a brilliant size. Lovely to colour in. They're going to mix and match with so many other goodies that you've got as well. In fact, I mean, looking at these, I mean, we've had Emma's lovely big stamps. These would work beautiful with that. These would work beautiful with, you know, fairy stamps that you've got. There's so many different things that you're going to work with. Or just stand alone. How gorgeous. And it's nice because whatever size you're doing. And the thing is with houses, I think, and I was saying this, I had a house die when I was doing a memory box. A house isn't just, you know, don't think, oh, it can only be moving home. It definitely isn't. This is your home. And I think especially now, you know, because of lockdown, where it's your home, isn't it? And it's like where the love is, it's where the family is. Do you know what I mean? It's so much more than welcome to your new home card is a house, because this is obviously where everybody who's really special is going to be in there. So it's a lot more than just that, and I think that's why. I wonder if that's why the people wanted homes, because all of a sudden it meant so much to them.
Safe place. It's where you feel safest.
Yeah, your lovely safe place. What did you say then? Do love these, eh? I'd missed it completely, Webster. I'm so deaf. Two tigers. Saber-toothed tigers. I see. You lost me then. Saber-toothed tigers is why we went into caves and created homes. Thank you. A bit of history there from Webster.
Every day's a school day, Webster.
It made it up, but it sounds great. Now then, if you would like to get the whole collection, 2/3 of the stock has gone. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely flying. 630927 is your item number. I mean, that could be quite cool, couldn't it? Like having a few saber-toothed tiger stamps as well, just in case. Getting home just in case. Is this literally the only... Okay, you've got literally one left. And it's limited stock anyway. I mean, next person checking the basket out, you're going to get your own Sky Terrace. So do it quickly. Sky Terrace. So this means if it's the sky, maybe the clouds maybe need to be under the little house. And then the house is floating around on the clouds like Dorothy's. £15.99 is your price. 843630. Literally only one left of the gorgeous Sky Terrace. And that's the one that you will see on that beautiful... Look, on that beautiful canvas. Really like that. I think it's so cool. OK, it's gone. It's funnily enough that has sold out. That is it. The whole collection, all the individuals of the large size houses have sold out. You've only got the regular sizes now in your houses. We have, of course, got our wonderful Dinkables, and again, brand new designs. I'll bring the board in so you can see these. Now, 60% of the stock has gone here. Our Bev has got another show later on today, and I'm not quite sure what stock you're going to have at 3 o'clock, so that'll be interesting. But these are stunning, absolutely stunning. You've got loads of goodies going on there, and loads of little elements as well. £9.99 is your price for all 5 of those. So if you do want to check your baskets out, that is 802780. We have been talking about journals and MDF. I love these ones. This one particularly, it's well cool. Look, because it does look like, doesn't that look like it's actually been ripped out of a notepad? I think that's so clever. So you've got that beautiful edge on there. I mean, when you're cutting these, Bev, I mean, to separate that, That must be, whose job is that?
Dad.
You poor father.
This is the thing, when people say, oh, it's a family business. Family business. Dad, basically, Mum does all the techie stuff in terms of designing. She says she's a technophobe, but she's not.
She's really good at it.
And my dad does all the cutting, so Dad cuts all of our inkables and everything. So when I say, oh yes, made in the UK, yes, they're actually made by my dad.
Oh, that's so
so
sweet.
he does all the laser cutting. So the MDF, you know, like I said, I made a big thing about the Mylar, that it's 350 and blah, blah, blah. The MDF is all FSC approved MDF, so it's all from sustainable sources, and it's a low soot one and everything as well, so it's clean and not terrible or anything.
Yeah, clean and not terrible.
Clean and not terrible. I couldn't think of the word, so I just went with not terrible. It's clean and great.
It's clean and not bad. What I love about it is really nice quality. And yeah, I mean, your poor father, because when he's had to, so he'll have had to actually separate it, won't he?
Yeah, when the laser cuts it, he has to go down it and just knock it out.
Poor man. Poor man, because the results are so clean and beautiful. So you're getting in this one, you're getting 2 of the noteboards, you're getting the one which, of course, you've got the journal. The thing is with these as well, I mean, you can use the extra, because you get MDF pages, you can use them, or you can actually turn that into another noteboard anyway. You could easily, with that one, particularly, you could absolutely stretch it. This one, however, I'd want to keep this as is because I love the tabs. Like, you've got the little tabs, but then I'd love to make extra pages for that. And that one you could do, like, obviously with these it can be a noteboard, but I'd quite like it, you know, hung up, and you could have a little calendar out of it, you could have so much. I mean, you could literally just like paint them with chalkboard and have lovely, you know, little embellishments and then write on. They're just fabulous, aren't they? $14.99, and that's for both of those. 712684 is your item number. And then, last but by no means least, you've got the gorgeous tags. Now, this is another bumper collection. This is so handy because you're getting, within this, you are getting 14 assorted tags. So you get the straight edge, you're also getting those beautiful round edge ones as well. And the lovely thing is with these, they're really nice quality, and it's just a really good surface. You might be, with this, you might be making that into a gorgeous journal. You know, you might be, with this one, you might be making them into a lovely wall hanging. They just look really effective. They're great to decorate. Only $11.99 as well. 147824 is your item number. Lovely little noteboards as well. Like, you could just glue a little notepad on front. That's well cool, and hang it up. We have got other items, of course, on the website. We've got, now this is lovely, and you see, these will go so well with your houses. This is your mushroom and your ladybird set, so you've got loads of extra elements there. You have got backgrounds there. You've got all the little flowers and things as well. If you do want that one, that is only £18.99, and you've got 27 stamps. 692448 is your item number. We've also got some 7-day savers. So we have got, now this is your foil card, so you're getting 50 sheets in total here, 300 GSM, only £11.99.